what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. How's everybody doing? How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? Is everything working? Is this thing on?
Yeah, it's working because you're echoing back in my ears.
I'm echoing back in your
Yeah,
ears?
I forgot to hit mute.
Oh, well, there you go. If it's echoing, that means it's got really slow lag response time, which is awesome. I like that. How's everybody doing? I got some wire Optum that used to be formerly Lightning Vapes, was having a 30% off sale. Every time they do that 30% off sale, I got to get in there and get some wire. I don't know if he just doesn't carry the 1,000-foot spools anymore or not, so I had to get 500-foot rolls. And so I got 500 foot. This is 36 gauge Canthal, 2 rolls of that. That's 500 foot. Then I got apparently. Well, okay, wait a minute. Well, I'm looking at this, and this one also says 36 gauge, but I ordered some 26 gauge. Maybe he just, okay, both of these, because you can see on there 36 Canthal, 500 feet. And then on the back, 36 Canthal, 500 feet. Let's look at that other package again. This is 36 Canthal, 500 feet. And another 30. This is not what I ordered. And then you got 36 stainless steel. Well, maybe it is. 36 stainless steel. And then I got some 26 gauge stainless steel. I thought I ordered a 26 gauge Canthal. And I think I just trashed the freaking invoice. Which I just...
No, it's up here, I thought.
Has it got colors on it? Because the one he sent has colors on it to show what I actually
I think
ordered.
I may have thrown it away. Hold on a second.
Yeah, if you open it up and it has colors like at the bottom, that's the invoice from him. Oh, what's up, Richard? Cloud Chucker, Dolores, Tetley, Arnie, Dire Thing, Frankenmiser, Sue, Harry. Who'd I miss? Hopefully I got everybody. If I didn't get you, I apologize. Hey to you too. Hello, Gail. How you doing? Let me switch over to live chat so I don't miss out on that. Does the camera look okay to you guys? I messed with it some. Maybe it's okay. It definitely has a wider field of view. That's why this all looks blank over here. I'm gonna have to put something there now. I have to put like a cabinet.
No,
right there
we're not putting anything there. Don't need to fill every empty space.
Thanks. Okay, so they say it looks good. What I want to do tonight, in case Mick decides to show up, Mick started doing some build videos. Hello, Carl. Hello, Fee. And I don't know if I'd call them build videos or install videos, but that remains. I mean, he is building the atomizer, but he's just installing some coils that he bought from or received from Proper Coils. There you go, Proper Coils. But I really want Mick to get in to start making his own fused claptons at least. I mean, I'm not telling him, hey, you need to start making aliens or something like that. But fused claptons are really simple to do. It really wouldn't take maybe 2 or 3 tries to get it like down really good. The freehand way could take a little bit more time just because you kind of got to get a feel for it. But you can almost do it blindfolded once you get it down.
All right, what did you say you ordered?
I thought I ordered 2 36 gauge Canthal, 500 feet.
Nope. You ordered 500 feet of 36, 500 feet of 26, and 4 500-foot rolls of 36. Wait. What
so what all do you see? 26.
No, okay. You ordered four of the Canthal 36 gauge. You ordered one of the stainless
Okay.
steel 36 and one of the stainless steel 26.
Okay, it's correct. It's correct. I just wasn't sure. Is my camera 4K? Cloud Chucker, no. For some reason, Elgato decided to do a 1080p. This is a 1080p 60 camera, but it's uncompressed video. So like where most cameras use H.264, H.265 compression, this one doesn't compress your video at all. So it's just a straight up 1080p, 60 frames a second. Honestly, I wasn't going to broadcast at 4K anyway. It's kind of ridiculous. It uses a lot of data, It's overkill. You don't need 4K. I mean, if I was a YouTuber that did like panoramic shots of the Grand Canyon or something, I could see 4K being a useful tool, but something like this, no. 1080p is fine. It has a lot of options. You can actually change. Thank you, Cloud Checker. It has a ISO option, which you don't really get on a webcam at all. So you can actually adjust your shutter speed and your ISO speed, which is awesome. My video card, on the other hand, is too old. If I had one of the newer RTX video cards, which I looked them up and they're entirely too expensive, then I could blur the background just like the mirrorless cameras that you see, like I guess Vic uses, and I know Mike Vapes, I think, uses a mirrorless camera. Watching on your phone in the picture is so much better. Thanks, Gail. And you know what's weird? This is not my camera straight to OBS. This is my camera to zoom back to OBS. So it even looks better when it's just the camera. Trust me. I can tell the difference already. It looks better if I just have just my camera up, but then she couldn't see me and it's a pain in the butt. So I'm doing it this way. If it looks good to you guys, then hey, we're good.
Loris, I would rather put that money towards paying off some of my bills so I can buy a house with air conditioning that can keep up, because it's fucking hot right now.
It is hot in this house right now. And we have the AC set down to 68. But it's staying 75. And I know that's not really hot, but for inside the house, it's kind of warm.
I'm sweating my ass off right now. I don't like it.
I did look at a PC from Munchkin today. I saw that Newegg had one for sale for like $1,100 and something. Really nice i7 processor with RTX 2080 video card. I honestly probably would have took that one and gave Munchkin mine. Like, here you go. But I like mine because it's liquid cooled. The new one wasn't. How dirty is the
You know what? To be honest with you, I really don't. I don't want a computer that I need to change the fluids in it.
There you go.
Something maybe simple that you can open it and clean the fan off and all that. Yeah, but I don't want to have to change.
Yeah, that
change
fluid,
my radiator on my.
The fluid change is a pain, but if you're a real stickler about it, you got to do it every 6 months. If you're not so picky, once a year, which is what I've been doing for mine.
I don't know. You think I'm picky?
It depends on what we're talking about. It depends. Now, it does look kind of foggy inside my liquid, but that's because it's pulling in all that VG and stuff. Can't really help that.
Well, yeah, it doesn't look clear.
Right. It did when I first got it, but that's because there was no VG getting in there, and now there is. So, but I don't mind it. It's got a nice smoky look to it. It's fine.
Did somebody say "oh crumbs"?
Yes, Fee said "oh crumbs." I have I can't thank Timekeeper.
He doesn't make noise anymore though.
Now I know this doesn't have autofocus, but surprisingly enough, even if you hold stuff pretty close to the camera, it's still nice and clear, and the color on it is actually really good. So this is actually the color of this mod. The only other mod that I would want to see is the Tinker, to see how it shows up on that. What is the Tinker? I had it sitting
Weren't
out
expecting that, were you, Fee? He used to talk. He used to say, "Oh, crumbs." He doesn't say that no more.
here. Oh, your little Pendleton
Penfold, yes.
Penfold, yeah.
It's a little mini Vic.
Well, we need to get
Would
Vic
really
to
say
start
it's a
saying
mini Vic. It's
you just refill it with VG. Darn thing, that would be awesome if I could fill it with VG, but that's not what you put in there. And it's not, you don't put just water in there either. There's a special solution.
special water. Special computer water.
Yeah, and you have to have the liquid in there that actually kills bacteria and stuff. That way you don't get like mold and stuff inside your PC. You don't want that. Or on your processor, either your video GPU or your processor or everywhere else that liquid travels, which is all over the place on that PC.
Maybe I'll just rest 1 foot on top of the air conditioning vent, and at least that 1 foot can be cool.
Tiger, you are correct about that. Munchkin does look better than me. So that's
even
just,
with my giant head wound.
that's just the facts of life. Your head wound is starting to go away now, so that looks much better.
Still don't know what the hell it is.
Why am I still getting? Hello, anyone out there? Really? That's Fagan's new title.
Well, I don't know, but since you logged in on my computer now, I get all that shit too.
Sorry,
Thank
I didn't.
you.
I didn't mean to do that.
You've infected
was-
me with Fagan.
I was doing that because I have too much gamma, like too much sharpness. Is that what you mean? I can mess with it right now, and get it set right, and y'all can tell me when it looks good. How about that?
Hello, Breeze.
Let's turn down. Let's see. Let's try and turn down the compensation a little bit. Let's see what happens. That's too dark. Maybe right there. I can change the contrast. It's at 30%. Let's see what that does. That didn't really do much. Saturation, that's my color, but the sharpness I can definitely
Hello,
turn
Demillion.
down. Demillion. All right, I'll turn the sharpness down a little bit so I don't look so sharp. How about that? I don't want to be too sharp, you know.
You know what? You know what I hate?
What's that?
I mean, there's a fucking list, but what right now specifically is this stupid fucking USB extension thing.
USB extension thing?
It just flops around. It's constantly in the way.
Well, we could get some Velcro and yeah, the gamma. I get you, Tiger. I know what you're talking about.
Well, it needs to be right here because I need to be plugged in.
Thanks,
because
Breeze.
somebody keeps unplugging my shit.
And I can also turn up the brightness of this light, which will change the way I look. Or I can turn it way down.
Ow.
I can get dark. I don't like dark
Hiss,
like
hiss.
that. I think that's one higher than I had it, but turn down one. There we
One
go.
louder.
So I moved my 920 over to my build cam. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see if it's okay. Not showing the zoom window anymore. So here's the build
Fork.
cam now. This should focus. a
Turn
little
on your
better
little light.
What little light? It is on. You
Oh.
can't see that bright light.
It's not that bright.
Zoom window is not showing. Oh, hold on. Let me move it up. There we go. Let me adjust that. I took it off the other day because of, there was more people in there and it's all jacked up. But there we go.
Do you need
Now we got
these
that
Whoop
fixed.
shipping receipts?
I lost some of the mic. I'm right by the mic. It should be quite loud unless let's adjust it different. It is. That would be a problem. Should be a lot louder now.
You still sound the same to me.
I know. I'll sound the same to you, but to them, I turned the stream sound down. So only on the build camera, which is
He
there's so
bought
many
some
settings.
ring lights, DeMillan.
I do have a ring
Hasn't
light.
used them, but he bought them.
Yeah, I have a ring light right. I tried it once, but the light I'm using now is it's a plug-in floor lamp that actually hangs over my monitor and
We got an
shines down.
invitation to join the nutbags on Nextdoor. I'm already on Nextdoor. Them people are crazy.
I can turn this way up too, so I mean, if we're doing something on the build camera, I can turn that way up. This is obviously not going to show up that way. It doesn't even focus. Look at this. Focus. There we go. It finally focused, and then it went out of focus quick. Good old 920. You got to love it. All right.
Do you all know what natural gas smells like? Nothing. That's why they add sulfur to it, so it smells like egg farts.
I was going to say, normally it doesn't smell like anything. Neither does propane. They add that stink smell to it, which works very well. You can tell when you're smelling propane. It's like, oh Lord, that stinks. That's propane. It matches now. Then overpowering her. That's good to know, Demon Hunter. I appreciate the input, guys, because I can't hear the stream. I literally have to watch it back, which is really weird watching yourself on stream, trying to figure out, oh, this is not good. Well, I'm sorry, Kale. Get with it.
How the fuck did we get selected to this stupid national crime survey again? No.
Bye.
They need to find a better way to do it. Let us do it online or something.
National crime survey. Oh, that census thing?
That same shit that they came by and quizzed us all. No, I haven't been mugged. No one's stolen anything.
I have a child trying to get on camera, and please go do your thing. Thank you. Okay. What was I about to talk about?
I don't know.
So I'm still liking this
face.
Prey mod. It's so weird not expecting this thing to focus. The Prey mod with not even a regular button, it's just a cutout in the side of the mod, but it actually works really good for what it's designed to do. Hard hitting exactly the way it's supposed to. I like that this don't go out of focus. I totally fog out the entire room. And I don't know if my eyes are going out of focus or you just look out of focus.
I don't know. Shouldn't be out of focus.
We're going to, I'm going to make some wire tonight. I really want to show, I haven't showed really how to straighten wire, which most of y'all probably already know how to do. But I'm going to do that, hoping that if Mick watches this as a replay or something, maybe it'll help him.
A mini human dancing about, yes.
Yeah, she was.
The other one is camera shy, and then you got that one who's a camera hog.
Well, whether or not she's camera shy right now, she's playing on her tablet, sitting in the chair. She is.
Oh, yes, she is a demon. Oh, wait,
unknown to the world.
Demon hunter. Okay.
Oh.
She's a tiny demon.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm really digging the Violator. I don't even know. Do they still sell the Violator from QP? I think they sold out of all of them. I do know that they're going to make another version of the Prey mod that has the Delrin at the top. I talked about it on the show that actually showed this thing off, but I got me an Inception. From Jay Hayes, an MK mod. Nice, Demon Hunter. Hell yeah. And then I just thought about what I was going to talk about, and I forgot. Man, I tell you, it's hell to get old. What the hell was I thinking about? All right, y'all remind me. Since I didn't even talk about it,
you're talking about the Prey?
Yeah, but it was nothing to do with the Prey.
No, I don't know them.
Tetley Man. I don't know if you're on Xbox or what. I do have the technical download of the Halo Infinite game. So I may stream it tomorrow or the next day. I may come on and stream it so you guys can see Halo, even though you've probably seen a stream from it, but you'll get to see me running around getting killed by bots. I'm definitely not a professional at Halo, but it's fun. It happens to you all the time, Tiger. I'm telling you, it happens to me a lot more often now than it used to, and it kind of sucks. PS5. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, then you definitely won't be seeing Halo, will you, Tetley? I really, I think PS5. It's not that I don't want one. I'm not a PS5 fanboy or an Xbox fanboy by any means. Either console's fine, but I think they really missed the mark with that expandable storage thing they just decided they were going to add on. And the expandable storage costs more than the freaking Xbox Series S if you want a terabyte. It's like $270 for just I think it's 1 terabyte. It may be more than that. It's expensive. 1 terabyte for the Xbox is $219, and you literally plug it in and you're good to go. You just plug and play. I got another router, but I chose not to use it after doing some testing. We're on gigabit internet here, so I was doing some testing to see if I bought a separate router not owned by the Verizon, would I get better speeds? And actually, they're about the same. The good thing about the Verizon one is it has Mocha built into it. Mocha stands for Multimedia Over Coaxial Alliance. Big brain stuff. But it basically, what it does is it takes your internet signal and sends it back over a cable line to the rest of the stuff in your house, so that you can have Ethernet upstairs and you don't have to run multiple Ethernet cables. Call of Duty is better. Exactly, Richard. It is. So I haven't played my Call of Duty in a while. It's been a minute. The new map came out. I played it once and haven't turned it back on since. And I know there's been lots of glitches with that new map. It's all jacked up, but I'll try it again sooner or later. We had an interesting thing happen this morning. Right when we were first waking up.
Got to work.
Yeah, before she left for work. We do have a camera at the front doorbell, and I saw where she left for work. Everything was fine. Our front screen door is glass. For some reason,
not a screen.
Well, yes, a storm door. Our front storm door is glass. Well, thanks, Nemo.
Was.
And they were edging by the sidewalk that leads up to the door, and shot a rock, and it hit our storm door and completely shattered the glass. I just thought it was funny for them to try and go, "Oh, we didn't do that. It must have already been broke." Really? The glass was still falling out of the door as you were saying that. We just left it that way,
waiting for you to come by and weed eat so we could blame you.
Oh, yeah, GTA. That is a good game, Cloud Chucker. Yeah, really? We're going to break our door and then come blame it on the guys that's doing landscaping? No. And the owner said he's been cutting grass here for like 10 years or something. And that was the first... he's tried to say that's the first incident, but they already busted the side mirror on my van. And
the kitchen window.
And the kitchen window. And now it was the front door. And I was like, hey.
I just didn't have any proof before.
I told the dude, I went out there. He was still out there weed eating grass. And I was like, hey, time out. Come check this out. Showed him the door. The glass was still falling out of it. He's like, oh, man, let me get the supervisor. Then they got the owner. The owner was really apologetic, and they're going to get it fixed by next week. He didn't have time today to get it done, so it's not a big deal. We still have a front door to close, but yeah, we can't have just the storm door closed because there's no glass there. All the cold air will go out.
Things to the cart next time you feel like spending money.
Okay. So yeah, I ordered some Mocha adapters. It's kind of overkill. I got the Mocha adapter so that I could have Ethernet speed upstairs as well as downstairs, because on Wi-Fi, this is gonna make so many people mad. Down here I'm getting like 800 up and 800 down, or maybe 900 up and like 800 down. But upstairs I'm only getting 200 sometimes, or 124. So I wanted to boost up the speed upstairs, just so that The main reason I started on this kick is because I kept getting kick-off Fallout over and over and over again.
Everything was fine until he decided he wanted to go upgrade the internet.
Well, the thing with the Fallout, I figured out what it was. Our router decided to pick channel 1, and I did a scan of the neighborhood. Everybody and their mama is on channel 1, so I changed our channel. Haven't had a problem since. So, yeah, if y'all are having problems with Wi-Fi at your home where you're constantly getting disconnected, use a program like, what's it called? Insider, INSSIDDER. Insider. It's kind of like SSID, but it's Insider. And it'll do a scan and see what everybody's on, what channel everybody's on your Wi-Fi networks, or not your Wi-Fi, but everybody's Wi-Fi. Shows what channel they're on. If everybody says channel 1, don't use channel 1 because it's going to conflict with it and screw up everything. So we should build some wire. We should make some wire. I'm ready. I've had a couple drinks. I'm feeling good about the whole situation. If I can do it 2 drinks in, then Mick can do it straight, right? That's the way I feel about it. Yes? No? Okay.
I mean, I'm here for moral support.
Moral
Yeah,
support.
the more he said it, the creepier it sounded, John Q. He just kept repeating it over and over and over again. Yeah.
What I repeat?
Insider.
Oh, Insider. Yeah.
Yeah.
INSSIDDER. It's just spelled weird. It's a free program you can get online. All right, so I got 36 gauge. I didn't buy any 26, so I'm gonna have to use some 26 I already have. Now finding 26 in Kanthal, that's gonna be the good trick right here. But y'all can't hear me because I'm not over there. Hold on. Okay, I got it. So, let's go back to the build again. Hopefully we can get some of this on camera now. Oh, wow, look at that. It actually says Lightning Vapes. Now I got both companies on here. This Lightning Vapes is now this company. So, if you're still looking for wire from this company, look for this one. So the light is...
Just say it. Wire Optum. He's already said it.
Wire Optum. Yeah, Wire Optum.
Yep.
Yeah, Wire Optum. There you go. Wi-Fi can truly suck. Yes, it can. You want me to wrench her. So this is 26 gauge Kanthal. It's only a 250 foot spool. Honestly, you're not going to use as much of the 26 gauge as you blow through a lot of this. So that's why I bought 4 rolls of this. I already have enough 26. I got more rolls over there. I just got to find them. But getting the same wire, it depends on what your, well, thank you, Demon Hunter. I'm glad that it did. I can tell that it's got a lot of glare on there, but it's just the angle of it. I wish I could I'll figure out how to angle this thing better here sooner or later. But yeah, see, if I angle that up just a little bit, no more glare. But, depending on what ohms you're going for, that's the main key, deciding on what type of wire you're going to use. When I'm doing a 0.23, like if I'm doing a dual coil build with 6 wraps, 3mm inner diameter, I use all Kanthal. Kanthal inside for the inner core and 36 gauge for the wrap wire. So now if I'm looking for a lower ohm coil, then I'll go with stainless steel. Or you could use 26 gauge for the inner core, and then you could use 26 gauge Kanthal and then use 36 gauge stainless as the wrap wire. It's still going to bring your ohms way down. Depends on what you're actually trying to build or what you're trying to go for. That's probably why the magnet was sticking to this. I think this wire here that I made was Kanthal inside, but stainless on the outside. So it still had a lower ohm, but the inside is Kanthal, so a magnet will still stick to this. So it was all stainless, which I do have all stainless now. I can make it all stainless. It is blowing it out. Let me turn this down some and see what happens. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get this thing dialed in here sooner or later. There, King Cobra. I just didn't want it not bright enough to where you couldn't. How about that? Is that much better? I'm hoping that that's showing up better. Yes, you can combine wires, Dolores. That's the whole reason of combining it, depending on how fast of a ramp time you want, how low of an ohm you want on your build, how many wraps you need to go, how thick you want the wire, how big you're going to make the any diameter of the coil, which is good, you know, to get on that website that I can't remember the name of right now. That what is that coil tool website? Oh, she's not even listening. You know what I'm talking about?
Sorry. No, what tool website? What are you talking
You remember the website where you would go to determine how many wraps you need for whatever? I can't even think of that right. I know Demilla knows. I'm sure.
Steam engine.
Yeah,
Dolores.
Steam engine. That's
Dolores.
it. Thank you, Dolores. Thank you. Yeah, Steam engine has a nice little program where you can.
No, you can take this shitty one with you.
Hey, I'm making a dual core, you know, blah blah blah, using this gauge wire, and then put your desired ohm, and it'll tell you how many reps you need. All that. Great little program to use, and you can use it on your phone or whatever it do. Kind of helps out matters. So what we're going to be using today is a drill. Straightening wire is not absolutely necessary. If you were building aliens, I would completely say, hey, go, you know, you definitely want to straighten out your wire. There you go. That's how you spell it, Frankenmeiser.
Damn tiger, I'm sorry.
If you want to do a scan of, you know, you got to have a Wi-Fi card, obviously, but if you have Wi-Fi built into your computer, you run that program. It's going to show all the networks near you and what channel they're on. If everybody's on channel 1, say you're using 2.4 gigahertz, everybody's on channel 1, and you pick channel 1, that signal is going to be really congested, and it's going to cause you disconnect issues. I would highly recommend picking a different channel. Thank you, Dolores, once again. I'm vaping Kentucky Bourbon Custard, which was a really great flavor that Vaping Watch put out that e-cig now sells. So if y'all need concentrates from e-cigs, they have multiple flavors from Vaping Watch, along with a lot of flavors from Bulldog Vapor now. Bulldog Vapor, I got the Peach Puff, which I really enjoyed the Peach Puff. I can't explain why it tastes so good. I just like the Peach Puff, so I got some of that. Now, I will say this: the Peach Puff, you got to put it a high percentage, just like 20-something%. So you're gonna blow through that concentrate. This one is only like, so if you buy a big bottle of concentrated Kentucky Bourbon Custard, I think it's only 7%. So you buy this concentrate, you're going to be able to make a lot of juice. So if you buy a really big bottle of concentrated Kentucky Bourbon Custard, you're going to be able to make a lot of juice from this because it's such a low percentage mixture rate, because it's only 7%. You're going to use just a little bit and then fill the rest with VG and your Nick, and you're done. And it's absolutely, it's delicious. I like it. So, all right. So we got a drill. Oh, I'm doing the show. I definitely don't need the cat right now. So I got my trusty old Ryobi drill. We're going to be using it. Wow, this thing focuses quick. All right. And we're also going to be using my handy dandy little vise that's got my little spinner deal built into it. Yeah, that thing. I swivel. Now this is a suction cup one. So if you don't have, wow, I got a hair and stuff on there. It's been sitting. I usually will get my desk a little wet with some Windex or something so it'll stick good because you don't want this moving once you start. So I'm going to go ahead and get this ready. I don't know why they put these little tabs. I should cut these tabs off because they get on my nerves.
Sure, there's a reason for them.
Not really. All right, I'm going to try to put this to where it can all be on camera.
You hush, John Q, or no baby for you.
Or close to being on camera. How about that? All right.
I just heard the Windex.
We got some of this on camera. I don't think I can get both of them on camera. I'm going to have to move the swivel over so that y'all can see this. So, all right, I moved the swivel out of the way. And then this side is going to have the drill, which that should be really good on camera once I get this done. I kind of like this setup because this is going to put this thing right up on here. Whether or not it focuses remains to be seen. I may have to set this to a stop, a straight up set focus so that it doesn't keep going in and out.
Jealous
because
tiger.
See, when I move, it focuses on what it needs to. So I'll have to fix that. But now, as far as straightening wire goes, there's a few ways you can straighten wire. The easiest way I would say to straighten wire is to pull it. So say you pull some of this wire off, you can actually leave it on the spool and you grab the other side with pliers and just kind of pull until you can feel the wire stretch maybe about an inch and let go and the wire will be straight. Okay, easiest method. The other way that you can straighten wire, you get a piece of wire, you put one side in your drill, you grab the other side with some pliers, you're going to spin it for a couple seconds and the wire's straight. Usually what I'll do though, if I'm going to use a drill to straighten wire, is I will spin it for a couple seconds and then I'll spin it the opposite direction for a couple seconds, which takes out the spin you just put in there, but it also leaves the wire straight. So you don't have any stress on the wire from it being twisted up and stuff. So the main benefit of having that straight is it's going to keep your wire really straight when you're doing claptons. So you don't have to worry about the wire being all bent, and it's not really going to matter because even if it's curved, when you pull that drill tight, it's going to straighten out the wire anyway. But when the wire's already straight, they stay close together better. Really highly recommended if you're making aliens or something like that, because you can't have them wires moving around or doing the triangle effect, because usually on the alien you're going to do like a 3 or 4 core. Anytime you use that many wires, they will triangle up on you if you pull it too tight. So there's a finesse in making aliens and stuff so that you don't collapse the cores. Now Munchkin needs hers rebuilt. I don't think I need to make a lot of wire. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to straighten some wire. I'm going to grab this with pliers and I'm going to show you.
This up here that I found on my desk, which you probably can't see me holding it up
Yeah,
to the camera.
I don't even know what kind of wire that is, though. That's the thing. I'm going to grab
it looks
this
like
with
a
pliers.
guitar string.
There we go. Going to pull some of this wire out. Make sure I got a really good grip on this with pliers because you don't want it to not be enough. So right now this is bending just like this. So once I pull out a good little bit of this to where I can actually make a decent coil, I'm going to take this.
Which one of you is Stay Fly IZM in the group?
I give it a little pull.
Is it one of y'all?
And then now my wire's straight. All I did was I held the actual spool tight and I gave a pull on this wire, and now you can see, which can't really see, but now this wire is straight. It doesn't have any curve in it or anything besides what I'm so long I can't show it on camera. But where's my cutters at? Let's cut some of this. Really easy way to straighten wire. So now this wire is straight. You don't have to worry about it coiling back up on you or anything like that. Now, when you go to put this in your swivel, which you got to have a swivel if you're going to be making fused claptons or anything like that, you can't do it without a swivel. No, you got to have a swivel. Like I said, I recommend ball bearing swivels. It's going to save you a lot of time and hassle. Now, this wire, the easiest way to find the middle of this is just take the two ends and put them together. And you can come right down to the other end. Pull this tight. Tight as you can get it. The easiest way, I would say, is grab like a screwdriver or something. Wow, the screwdriver is magnetic already. And if I can grab a hold of this, just tight around there. Closed up good. There we go. Now we got two wires running straight. And all I'm going to do is make sure that this loop goes inside my swivel. I'm going to take these two ends. I'm going to take one of the ends and slide through the swivel. And then I'm going to take both ends and run over to the drill. And hopefully I can get all this on camera. If not, I'm going to have to move this freaking thing over. I tried to do it to where, hey, this is going to be pretty close. We can make this work. I will readjust to make it work. How about that? Why my drill was all the way open, I have no idea. Okay, let's tighten that down. Move stuff out of the way. I'm going to try to get all this on camera. I'm going to have to move my vise over. I got too much wire. I overcompensated here. Man, that suction cup ain't no joke. If we can get this on camera, how about that? There we go. So now we have it kind of on camera. If I can get it to focus now. I'm going to set this to manual focus so that it doesn't do that. And then y'all are going to be able to see this better. Camera control. Focus. Not let me change it. Not let me change the focus. Literally stuck. Oh, it's set as auto. Duh. I thought I unchecked it. Is that better? I'm hoping that looks good right there. That should show y'all the wires right here. You can see the two wires are like really close, neck and neck right here. I'm going to try to show. Hey, Graham. I'm really hoping that somebody that's scared of trying to make their own wire or something, that this will help them. Now, I'm going to be doing this freehand. I can show you the method where you can use one of these beat-along deals. You know, this literally, when you have one of these and one of those old coils, which it doesn't have to be that coil. You can find anything small, like a pen, you know, the plastic from a ink pen. You could cut a piece off of it, and you're going to attach it to the end here, just so that it feeds the wire up in a thin rate. And all you literally have to do with this is hold your drill, hold the trigger on your drill, and it'll go all the way down by itself. I don't even have to hold this spool. Now, to be able to do that, you're going to have the tension correct right here. And the tension being correct is where you have a little bit of tension to pull the wire off, but it's not too loose and it's not too tight. You want some tension on there, but not a lot.
Jamil wants to know how you keep it level.
How do you keep the wire level? How about trying a 3-core? 3-core, now, see, that's the whole thing. If you're going to use a 3-core, that's when you have to go into a whole different. I will do a 3-core for you, DeMillan. I may have to do it next week, but I'll show you how to do a 3-core to where you can keep everything nice and flat. There's a couple of ways of doing it. You can use a key ring, you can use a paper clip, you can use there's multiple things you can do. The only reason I hate using those is because you have to keep it so close to where you're building. So say if I'm wrapping this and it has 3 cores, you have to keep the keychain or whatever, the keychain ring right here so that it keeps all these wires flat. So you wrap this much wire, you have to stop, slide it down, wrap some more wire, slide it down, wrap some more.
Don't move your drill. It'll keep itself level.
That way it doesn't, yeah, the drill. This drill actually has a level built into the back of it. That's an old drill, and it still works as good as day one, so I can't complain. I did get a new battery for it, but actually the battery's red right now, so it's dying. Need to charge it. Other than that, we're good to go. So we're going to take some of this new 36 gauge, which this is Kanthal. I'm making sure that this is Kanthal. So this is Kanthal and this is Kanthal. My favorite builds are from that. If I have the wrong piece, I hate when I do that. There we go. Let's cut off the first part because it kind of feels a little janky. Now, 36 gauge wire is kind of thin, guys. This, I know y'all can't really see this because I'm off camera, but this is pretty thin wire. It breaks really easy. You do not want to put too much stress on these wires. You can only use nickel 80. Oh, a gram? I don't even know if I have any nickel 80 that I can make right now, but I'm only using Kanthal as a demonstration. You can use whatever type wire you want. I have stainless steel sitting here too. But, oops, I just bought a bunch of wire. I still have nichrome. I have titanium, for goodness sake, sitting over there. So what I did on this side, which I didn't explain, you know, I got one side in my swivel. This side here is coming into my drill, and I made a little L. And then you can see the spare is sticking out right here. So to make life easy, I'm going to set my drill to clockwise. And I take the end of this, and I'm just going to wrap this around this little L that sticks out a few times. That way it's not going anywhere. Then I'm going to hold my spool with my thumb and my middle finger.
John Q wants to know if you have any stainless steel.
I do have stainless steel, John Q. I do have stainless steel. That's one of the things I was showing. I can do stainless steel. It's the same method, regardless whether you're using nickel 80, stainless steel, Kanthal, same deal. So all I'm going to do to start off with is basically try and get this to come up here and drop down onto this wire. And when you first start off, the easiest way is to actually be far back. If you're up close to this, like this close, it's going to be really hard to keep from going back on itself. So you want to give yourself about a foot distance away from your actual core wires. And you're going to stay just a little bit behind where the actual coil is being spooled up at. So instead of being exactly parallel with it, you want to be a little bit behind. That way the wire wraps tight against each other. If you're forward of it, it's going to wrap and put spaces in your coils. You don't want those spaces. You want the coil really tight. So in order to keep it tight like that, you have to be, you know, a little reverse offset from it, a reverse angle, so that it wraps these wires really tight together all the way down, which is what we're going to do. Now, hopefully this isn't too loud. Oh, you're allergic. I got you. You're allergic to Kanthal? That's different. Usually people are like, oh, I'm allergic to nickel, but you're allergic to Kanthal. I completely understand, though. Yeah, if you're allergic to it, don't use that. So your first couple wraps, don't try to do anything fancy. Just let it spool up. And you can see right there where it's starting to get a tight build. I don't even have my goggles on. That's why I'm trying to show y'all. You can almost do this blind. You really don't. You really don't have to. And I'm going to back up away from this now. And I'm going to I'm going to keep this kind of tight. And I'm going to let this spool up on here. Just nice and slow. You can actually, once you get it going, you can speed this thing up. Just like this. And I'm literally only about 5 degrees behind where the coil is. You don't have to put a big angle on it at all. This is gonna blow through this. It's just
seriously screwing with my eyeballs.
Well, I'm glad. Hey, Graham, you know what? I'm glad they got something that you're not. Oh shoot! I wasn't paying attention, and now. There we go. Now we're going good. We're cooking with Crisco now. Yeah, the longer you make your wire, the more flex you're going to have in it. So if you're trying to do like a 6-foot strand, you got to take that in consideration. The wire is going to bounce a little bit like it's doing now, which you can't really tell. But I'll show y'all what this coil looks like when I get done. You just want a really nice, tight fitting fused clapton. You're going to get great flavor off of it. And like I've said, I don't know how many times, I don't think the aliens give me that much better of a flavor to be worth the time it takes to make the thing. It takes so long to make an alien. I mean, Aries can pop one out in like 5 minutes. I'm not that good. I'm not that good at making aliens. I really, I give credit to anybody else that makes aliens. Proper coils, all them guys, you know, hey, more power to them. Number one, you got to have good vision for that stuff. You have to make sure that those coils are laying down correct every time the drill makes a revolution. So if you can't see what you're doing, like right now, I can see that my drill just ran out of battery.
I guess you're done making wire.
It almost made it to my look. I'm pushing the button right now. It just said, screw it, I'm out. My drill just totally ran out of battery. I'll show y'all. It made it almost to the end. It was about 2 inches off. That's sad. That's so sad. So there we go. I was able to, actually, that broke in a good spot because I was able to throw this right back in here. You don't want this coil coming loose and springing back. That's another good reason to have one of these. You're not going to end up with a big mess of coil wire everywhere. If this thing, you know, you can just leave your wire hanging out. You're good to go. You can actually, you know, hey, if that's too much wire sticking out, you can actually turn this and get it even closer. And then I mean, these are worth buying like a 25 pack. If you have a lot of wire, now if you don't have a lot of wire, no. But if you have a lot of wire laying around, these are well worth the benefit just to keep you from ending up with a big spool of wire sprung out all over the
It's gonna rain.
Yeah, I just got the message myself. Well, it's about to rain. Let me cut this. I'm going to show y'all down here at the end and at the front what happened as far as the wire. This wire feels nice and smooth. It looks like it did a good job, but I'm going to cut this down. Let me cut it where I can show y'all how far it didn't make it. Then I'm going to cut this up close here in the front.
His drill dying, Breeze.
Yeah, my drill completely is dead. I can show y'all. Look, it's doing nothing. And if I hit the battery, yeah, that's red, which means it's dead. I can charge it, though. I got a charger. I haven't charged my battery in like 6 months. So that's doing really good, in my opinion. Let's see if we can get a decent shot of the coil here. I'm going to probably have to adjust the camera again. Let me get ready for that. Configure video and camera control and zoom. Not zoom, focus. See if I can get this focused in better. So I don't know if that's showing up good for you guys or not, but right over here is where I started. No, that's the end. This is how much it didn't get done right here. It's backwards for me. That's why I'm having problems. So it didn't get that much done, but the rest of this should all be really tightly wrapped fused clapton all the way down, which is what you want. Can't focus it in very good, but yeah. So I can definitely make a few coils. Let me turn it back on autofocus because that's way out of. There we go. I have a few. Yeah, I'm using 26 gauge for the cores and 36 gauge for the wrap. Honestly, I mean, I know that it would take a little bit of practice to be able to do this freehand like this, but the other method where you just put on a, yeah, you could do 26 gauge Kanthal with 36 gauge stainless. You definitely could do that, Dolores. Matter of fact, this coil is that way. This is 26 gauge with 36 gauge stainless wrapped around it. It depends, like I said, on what ohm you're trying to go for. If you need a lower ohm build, if you're building on something like for a mech mod and you want a lower ohm like 0.11, 0.13, something like that, I would definitely put a stainless wrap on here just to get a lower ohm so that you're getting a harder hit. You put a 0.23 on a mech, it's okay. That's basically pushing right at the around the wattage you would want it at, but it actually needs to be a little bit warmer. When the lower the ohms you go, the more wattages you're going to need to make it actually vape warm enough, I think, to where it's a decent vape. I'm going to take this back to the main screen. I am definitely going to need another soda. Thank you.
Me too. I'm going to need another beverage. I'm still trying to recover from today.
Yeah, Munchkin had a hard day today. You can go ahead and tell everybody about that as you bring me a soda, and I will redo your drink also if you would like. But you're gonna have to bring.
How am I supposed to tell them about it if I'm bringing you a soda?
Because those are wireless, but yeah.
But they're not gonna make it all the way
Okay,
down there.
well, bring me the sodas and then come back and tell them while I make said drink, and then I will bring it back.
Are you gonna bring my beverage back up to me?
I'll bring it partially.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
It doesn't, Demon Hunter. I'm not saying it lowers it a lot. So that's the whole thing. I should have pointed that out. And thanks for bringing it up, Demon Hunter. So basically, if I wrap, okay, say I wrap a 6 wrap 3 millimeter inner diameter with 26 gauge Kanthal inside diameter, or 26 gauge Kanthal for the core and 36 for the wrap. If I switch and say I use 26 gauge Kanthal for the inner and 36 stainless steel for the outside, I would probably go down. So you're not talking much. 0.23 is what I would get on all Kanthal. With stainless, I may get 0.13. You're talking a difference of 0.1 ohms. It's not a lot. It's not a big difference. Now, if you switch to all stainless, then you're going to drop it down. Hello, even aliens. All right, I'll be right back. What? I was going to use my chin, but I don't really need it. I don't think I need ice. Holy crap. Well, let me make that right. Hey, I've started doing all of this, and Katie came in and finished it. I was like, well, damn. I started to close, so that. Like, well, mine was way easier, but okay. Me putting laundry detergent in and hitting start a lot easier. Maybe a little bit more, so I don't know if I got enough in there. Hey, you go so you can do your thing. You got to put your foot in there. It might be strong. Just saying. You don't shake me, bud.
I know, right, John Q?
All right, so
That's right.
did
I was
DeMillan
looking
get
at
her?
his butt while he filled my cup with ice.
Why
What?
do you look
Why
at my rear
what?
end? Did
Because it's cute.
a pee break and beer run? Did DeMillan get her a Rummamizer V3 in? Inquiring minds want to know. Did you get your stuff in, DeMillan? I'm just wondering, do you like it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera?
She likes it a lot.
Well, a Rummamizer has always been a good company. They use rawr, rawr. Walk away for a minute, come back, rawr. Yeah, I'm gonna have to show. What was DeMillan saying that I should show? Oh, a 3-core. Okay, gotcha. What is the
Dolores
swivel
wants to know-
system?
Yep.
You love it. You did get it. Okay, nice, DeMillan. The swivel system I use personally, Dolores, it's actually called Swivel. But I bought that at a vape
Well, that
event.
should be super easy to look up.
Well, no, because it's spelled weird.
That was sarcasm. What are you doing?
I'm showing it.
Pressing all kinds of buttons.
This actually says SWVL, the SWVL, but it has one of those
Swivel.
skate. No, it's Swivel, SWVL. The SWVL, but it has one of those skateboard, type bearings built into it, so it spins really good. You may not be able to find one of those. I mean, this is from years and years back, and if it ever goes bad, I can just change the bearing. But if you can't get that, I highly recommend going to something like Bass Pro Shops or Walmart or something and buying some balls. No, buy ball bearing swivels.
They still have skateboard shops, right? Couldn't you go just get skateboard bearings?
Okay, you can get a bearing, but what are you going to put the bearing in?
I don't fucking know.
I'm just saying.
That's not my problem.
You can't. I have not seen the Kazoku Unlimited tank.
He's not spending no more money.
Yeah, Demon Hunter, I'm kind of on restriction. You're
not kind of on restriction. I keep bidding your order from Amazon to ship. Bidding.
I have ordered a lot lately.
Now?
I've ordered a lot lately, so I'm
yeah.
trying
So
to,
you better buy what's in the Amazon cart.
I actually want to save up, and I'm going to send a deposit down to my buddy Kyle Oakley so that I can go start my flight training next year. That would be awesome. I want to do that.
Don't listen to him.
Really, really bad. If there's nothing else I'm going to do in this freaking life, I'm going to run and fly into the air like freaking Superman.
What? The money you've spent in the past 2 months, you could have set that aside and paid Kyle Oakley your deposit and been down in New Orleans doing it already.
I'm doing it now. Well, because I can't even go till next year. I'm not going to go and do it during the winter because it'd be too freaking cold. I don't want to go in the heat of summer like August because it's too hot. So I want to try to go like the end of March or middle of April when it just starts to warm up. That's a perfect time to do it. He's in Louisiana. So
I'd rather be cold than hot.
Yeah. And then I got to, then after that, even after I give him a deposit, I got to we got to have money to spend while we're down there. Your boss is.
No, he's
Yeah.
not spending it faster than he makes it, but he sure as fuck ain't letting it sit around long. Tell you that much.
I literally have almost my whole check, and I'm supposed to get another check in 2 days. I think I'm doing pretty good.
Well, it's because we didn't deposit your check until like 4 days ago.
That's besides the point. Don't tell nobody that.
Right.
You 3D printed one. What did you 3D print? Oh, you 3D printed one of the like swivel thing, DeMillan? Oh, very nice, DeMillan. I actually like that. There you go. DeMillan just printed out. DeMillan just posted a place. If you have a 3D printer, you can print one of these guys out and actually throw a bearing into it. I like
12
that.
months, huh?
I just don't like. The only thing I don't like about that is the way that you have to mount it because it's got that flat mount.
Get comfy,
I want
son.
something that can fit into my vise. You can obviously adapt it, like put a block on there and then screw to the block. But I want something flat that I can like come straight down like that. I guess I could. Some of them you can edit and just make the bottom thicker to where I can screw that down to the vise without that long tail coming out. My 3D printer it's still sitting over there. I would have to print in clear right now because that's what's hooked up to the printer, but I could print something out. I just can't print really big stuff. Have I played Microsoft's Flight Simulator? King Cobra, I have. I will tell you, that game is... They say don't call it a game. It's a flight simulator.
It's not a game. There's no point except to fly around. It's not a game.
Yeah, but you really got to know what you're doing. It's not... You're not just going to pick that up.
That's like learning the fucking second job. That's not...
It's hard. I mean, you got to learn your park and brake, the flaps, the ailerons, the rudder. You got to learn all that stuff to be able to take off. And they even make you check for traffic before you take off on the runway.
I think it's cool that you can see what the active traffic is at the airports. That's cool.
Yeah, you can hit live view or live time, and it'll actually... If it's dark outside at your house, it'll be dark at the airport. It actually has live time and live time traffic. So if there's an airplane in your area, when you try to take off, it's going to be there. Now, you're not, obviously it's virtual, so you're not going to hit anything, but still. Why does everything look out of focus? Wow.
I don't know.
Okay, it's not on this screen. Yes, can I help you? Can I what? Change of what? I have no idea. You know how to spell? Search. What do you mean you can't? You don't know how to spell it. I can understand that coming from Lily, but not you. What did you say? What did you say? Change of what? Transylvania? Oh, okay. Well, I can give you a little credit on that. You can't expect her to
Transylvania.
You can't expect her to spell that, right?
Can you spell Transylvania?
Yeah, but I don't know. She's searching in. Is it a movie?
Transylvania 65000.
Yeah, but what program are you in?
Well, good luck with that, Wally.
Transylvania. There you go. Wait, Transylvania. How many freaking Transylvanias are there? Hotel
just type in
Transylvania. No, I got them coming up. Here, you find the right Transylvania you want to watch. Just don't spend no money.
Well, that one's
there you go, Dolores.
Part.
Yeah, that's how you spell it right there. I put that in, but do you know how many Transylvanias there are in there? There's like 15, 20 of them. Transylvania 2, Transylvania 1, Hotel Transylvania. I'm sure a lot of us would be most appreciative if you did and were to make it available to say the Scuba Face group.
That does not say appreciative, nor does that say available. I think it was intended to, but
you got to learn how to bypass spelling mistakes. I make plenty of them myself.
Oh, I definitely read Taiwanese. That's not an issue, but
as far as the shipping ban goes, even alien, it hasn't really affected a lot on this side, besides the fact to now they're requiring adult signatures. It's
Well,
obviously costing
okay.
more money to ship stuff. Go ahead.
There is a caveat that a lot of people have just shut down and gone out of business because of a shipping ban that never fucking happened. Vape Falcon, Heather's Heavenly Vapes, a lot of the big vape distros are fucking gone now because they shut down because they could. Their main business, the bulk of their sales came from online. And without online, they couldn't survive. So they just shut down in advance for a ban that never happened.
Right. A lot of them.
You know, I'm wondering if that was the intent all along. Because look, hey, we can get all these places shut down and out of business without having to do anything except tell them we're going to ban it. And you know what I mean? But now that one thing, that the taxes went in effect, that it makes it fucking expensive.
Wow, Tiger, $30 to ship batteries. Yeah, FedEx and UPS, all that's expensive. I have no idea what Demon Hunter said. You know, he's drunk and he hadn't had a day off in 10 weeks. I don't know what a little sulk J would
I think
be nice.
that was supposed to say a little slack. All right, where's your Taiwanese reading now? Yeah,
I couldn't even. Be right back. Beer and pee run. Obviously, he has a few to drink. Yes. Why am I getting bugged? What is it now? What do you want?
Because you're downstairs. They know your YouTube show is not important. Type for her.
They know my YouTube show is not important.
They're like, whatever.
It's not going to be on YouTube. If it is, it's going to cost money. I'm telling you right now. Oops, hold on. I got to back up a letter. There we go.
18650 store only uses FedEx.
There's
Yeah,
Hotel Transylvania.
I believe that. You know, though, we have.
Prime Video.
Do y'all have a Batteries Plus around there? Because we have stores that are specifically made to sell batteries. I never bothered looking at any of them to see that if
Let's see what you got, DeMillan.
See if they actually.
Oh, you got the advanced kit for it.
Sell them.
That's the V2 advanced. Oh, so you got the V2. I got you. So you already have a V3, and you have you heard Death Wish mods?
Maybe dire thing. That's assuming the ATF has the staff and the desire to fucking do anything about it. I mean, really, in the grand scheme of things, we're small potatoes. This is flexing by different parts of the government and local areas. I don't think the people actually that need to enforce it give a shit either way, but we'll find out.
I don't know if I would be too excited about that, Cloud Chucker. I mean, if Death Wish Mods was not going and someone in the UK and Scotland bought the company, Mick. And then they start, Mick, we've been talking about you the whole freaking time. You show up as late as your freaking introduction is. That's ridiculous. If someone else bought the company, Cloud Chucker, obviously you can't expect the same type quality. Unless they get all the designs and exactly how stuff was made from the original company, you can't really judge until they start putting stuff out if it's going to be of the same caliber as the original company. Anytime somebody takes over a company like that, it's like, is it okay? The V2 is 30 millimeter. I got you, DeMillan. 30 millimeter.
Yeah, that's another thing. Dire thing. The ATF hasn't been involved in the T in a long fucking time. That's hence the whole problem with the fucking FDA. So they need to just pick someone to govern us, even though we don't fucking need it. The way I see it is, what is that? What's that certification that you get on your lamps and shit? The UL certified.
UL, yeah.
That's all. What you get your mods UL certified. Period. That's all that's needed.
Mick,
And if you have a lab to make juice, you should get health inspections by the local health department.
Mick, what we talked about was making some fused claptons, and I made some specifically with you in mind, which I know this is not going to focus where I am,
It's
but
not what it's supposed to be, though, dire thing. It's not the
um,
alcohol, tobacco, taxes.
there's some
firearm.
fused claptons, and I tried to make it as simple as I could, so that maybe you could make some, Mick. I would love to see you know, instead of having an install show, have actual build show where you actually make your own coils, wrap your coils.
I think so,
and
Demon
install
Hunter.
them.
It's the lab that makes sure that you're not gonna blow shit.
Yes, for the 8th time. Can I help you? Can I write it on a paper? Yes.
You be nice to Hallie.
I'm
She
trying,
is a good
but
girl.
she is good.
And she must think you're smart if she's asking you to spell shit.
Well, she knows I'm smart. You read that? Give me a crayon to write it down. She gave me a crayon to write Transylvania. Yeah, find Prime Video. Go to Amazon Prime Video, then look up that, and you'll find it. Oh, I don't know why she wants to see Transylvania, but okay. I know that
she's in the mood for vampire movies. I don't know.
They've seen that movie like 8,000 times. Last time I tried to rap something on stream, I almost got banned and told it was meant for a porn site. We're not talking about wrapping your tool there, Ledbetter. No. Ledbetter, okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ledbetter is the one from Vaber's TV. Ledbetter is the one that actually broadcasts driving RC simulated rigs and broadcasting that. That is you, is it not, Ledbetter? You think I don't know? I'm old, but I remember some stuff. I remember. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Cloud Chucker. I'm just saying, when you have any company that gets taken over by all complete new owners and management, you can't expect the same. You can hope for the same type of quality, but you can't be sure. I would wait and see what comes from them. And you never did
His
the
batteries
RC.
are dead, Dolores.
Ledbetter, I thought for sure I saw you broadcasting some. Maybe, okay, I got you mixed up with somebody, so I don't remember everything. I don't remember shit. Okay, Stina, I know you don't remember.
No, but she posted something about her car part, and for some reason my brain read part 2 of my car, and I'm like, well, what the hell was part 1? Did you have to get delivered half a car? But okay.
Mick, are you watching now? You're not asleep, right?
He called you Mitch earlier.
I didn't call you Mitch. She
did.
said I did not call him Mitch.
He called you Mitch. He said, I hope Mitch is watching. And I was like, it's Mick. And he's
Mick,
like,
if you're watching, I'll make another one right now. I will show you
your
right now.
battery is dead.
Oh, shit. I can't make another one.
He wants you to learn how to do it yourself so you don't have to rely on other people.
There's actually nothing wrong with your install show, Mick. I actually think you did a good job on that. Props to you, man. That's a good show. So he did not just put late night vape show for 10% off. There you go. Just buy coil from Proper Coil. You'll be good to go.
Yeah, but what if okay, you know what? I probably shouldn't say that, but you should be self-sufficient and
the Misfits are still around, Ledbetter.
So I don't have to worry about that.
I don't know if you realize that, but the Misfits still broadcast. They're still on YouTube. They just had a big benefit show going on.
No, I don't think he's talking about those Misfits. I think he's talking about the American Misfits, not the UK Misfits that nobody knows who they are.
There's more than one Misfits?
Yeah, I think there used to be a fucking network, the Vaping Misfits.
I thought that was the same one. It's a different one? Holy crap. There's too many.
Yeah, there was no UK streamers on Vapors TV. Not UK based. I mean, maybe there was one or two that were on there, but they weren't networks UK based. No.
We did a lot of streaming. I really hate that I deleted that. I formatted that hard drive. That literally had all my shows from when I very first started, and I formatted that freaking hard because I got a virus. So I deleted everything. That was like 2 or 3 years worth of videos that I deleted.
Vic wasn't on Vapors TV.
Vic wasn't even around.
Yeah, no,
Vic came in
Vic
March.
was just Victor.
I think Vic came in March 2015, if I'm right. I could be wrong. I think Vic started March 2015. I've been around before that.
I remember when Vic couldn't build to save his fucking life. Like, you know, people used to time him and let's see how long. Yeah, no, that was.
Yeah, Vic didn't build at all. He said he would never sub on.
VUKN was on Vapors TV. Okay, all right.
I can read that. It says, "This TV stinks." Mommy wrote it? Your mom wrote that? No, she did not.
It was on her bed.
Oh,
Graham, I've had 2 drinks. Okay. Is there supposed to be punctuation in that comment? Yeah. I forgot about. Was VUKN really on Vapors TV? I don't remember them being on Vapors TV.
I don't remember them either. Vic was on Evo. I remember that. He did come on Evo.
I don't remember VUKN along with being Robert on Vapors TV.
Yeah, I was on Evo.
Unless that was at the very end before shit went haywire.
Robert started that evolution.
I thought VUKN came after Joe started VU Live, and then there was VUKN.
Oh my God, there was so many with Vapors Nation and Nova.
That's a fucking feat right there, Dolores.
Nova, yeah, Fat Vapor definitely disappeared, Dolores.
I mean, that's a big ass fucking magic trick.
And Fat Vapor's not the only one that disappeared. Now I know that, and I'm not calling anybody out or anything, but there's other vapors that kind of slid back into the background briefly because they were being ridiculed by a lot of other vapors.
You know what? Take that as a compliment, then, Grant.
This is the thing. This is the way I see it. If you're going to broadcast on YouTube, and whether you do reviews or live shows or whatever you do, you're going to have thick skin. If you don't, you're not going to make it. You're going to have haters. You're always I didn't
have no haters. Me and DeMille and everybody liked us.
The bigger you get, the more chance you have of getting haters.
DeMille and he's saying we were small time because we didn't have no haters.
At some point, you'll get haters. You will get haters. I don't have a lot of haters. I've had a few, very, very few, because the main reason why is because I've stuck to my same principles since day one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about the drama. I know. Okay, I'm not about the drama. I will admit to doing
drama.
I will admit to a few shows that I totally went off the chain and just literally laid down the law.
Couple.
But those are only a couple. It was. How could anyone hate Scuba? Tetley, anybody can. You can all, yeah.
We did, DeMille. even I think it was slightly overproduced. You put me through the ringer. You had slideshows and different scenes, and you made me fucking work for that shit, DeMille.
Well, thanks, Ledbetter. I make sure to keep the Fancy Circle fans in circulation for you.
Churro recipe? Do we have a churro recipe?
We don't have, no. As far as a churro goes, if you want a really good churro, e-cig makes a churro, and I asked her to mix in her, I think it's banana custard with it at 20%. And that freaking juice is absolutely amazing. If you order the churro from e-cig and tell her, hey, I want the banana added to it that like Scuba likes, she will know what you're talking about. That banana
just make sure
churro
you log into. If you log into your account,
it's
just tell her you want the banana churro, and she'll know what you're talking about. I blame Scuba and alcohol for me and DeMille, but me and Tandy also had a show for a brief time, until
Oh, Tandy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Tandy stuck along with Three Dog most of the time, and
Mhm.
Three Dog is really happy right now, and
She's
I'm
doing
not.
her own thing.
She's doing her own thing, and
Colorado.
more
Mhm.
power to Three Dog. I haven't seen Three Dog type in chat in forever, and if you're ghosting, you go, girl. Nobody's hating on anybody, and I don't know why you're not coming in here and
Ooh,
talking to
Sucker
us.
Punch.
Damn
That's
it.
the only Suicide Bunny that I like out of the Suicide Bunny line. Now what was it? Their Cloud. They got that other line, Cloud Sauce or whatever it is. There's a couple good ones in there, but Sucker Punch is the only one I like of the Suicide Bunny
What's
line.
the Mother's Milk? That's what they
I don't
make,
like
right?
Mother's Milk. Yeah, I don't like it.
Wow. Well, Mother's Milk to me is just another strawberry custard. It's
There's
so many of them. It's like
There's the Sad Boy Strawberry Cookie. There's the Glass Blueberry Cake. There is the one I've been vaping the shit out of is the Cannoli B1, which I need to make more because my
Thank you, Cloud Chucker. I
my
really
500
appreciate it.
ml bottle is gone.
Your 500 ml bottle. My 500 ml bottle is gone. Speaking of a 500 ml bottle gone, man, this thing is well steep. Look how dark that is. I'm not even sure what juice this is, but that's.
John Q,
Oh.
I understand both sides of that. Really,
Oh my God,
I do.
that smells delicious. I think this is the blueberry.
Each of you were coming from.
I need to bake that before it goes bad. It is
I don't
so
like
dark
Mother's
now.
Milk. Now, to me, like Mad Cat strawberry milk tasted like somebody sprinkled strawberry quick on my coils. Can you borrow my flashlight? Yes.
Demon Hunter,
the Mother's Milk tasted like hot strawberry milk that was just like someone made you a glass of strawberry milk and left it out on the table overnight. It was not good. I didn't like it. It had a weird aftertaste. It was yucky.
Demon Hunter, you're more than welcome to post a picture of it on Scuba's Hangout group. I'm not one of those diehard sticklers, on my group. I allow other people, including Full Moon, sometimes broadcast, advertises his show on the channel.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those buttholes that goes, "Oh, I'm deleting that." I don't do that. It's not Ledbetter. I was about to say Ledbetter. Full Moon's trying to make it, he's doing his own thing, and I'm not gonna try and cut people down for that. It's like if I can, as long as I've known Vic, if I was to post a link in his Facebook group for my show, do you think it would stay up there? Hell no.
Okay, I'll find it for you in a minute. I gotta pee, even aliens. Hold on a second.
But I don't, and no, Vic knows that. I don't like broadcast out my stuff. I don't whore out my links and, oh, hey, come subscribe. And, hey, if you've been watching this channel, make sure you click the subscribe, the like button, and click the thumbs up and the little bell icon. I don't do all that because if people want to watch you, they're going to watch you. They know what to do. And I know YouTube is all about, YouTube tells you, if you watch YouTube and they tell you how to broadcast, they tell you, hey, you need to let people know in the first however many seconds to tell people to subscribe and hit the bell icon and all that. Whatever. If people don't know that by now, please, why do we have to remind people on every single video we watch that you need to subscribe and hit the bell? You know what? If I like you, I like your show, I like your content, I will subscribe and hit the bell. Otherwise, it ain't happening. It just ain't happening. It's that simple. Why do you have to remind me every damn video?
Is when they say to smash the like button. Can I just like
smash the like button. Well,
why is Google not searching?
Peacefully Food to post any show links in the Late Night Vape group. Thank you, Mick. I appreciate you extending that offer there. So yeah, if y'all got show links that you want to post in the Late Night Vape group, including this show, by all means, do it.
All right, I can't see chat. I gotta shut
down. The only problem with posting links to my show over in somewhere like Mixed Group is it's like 1 a.m. for them when my show starts, so it's very late. I completely understand them not being able to catch my show live, but by God, they can watch the replay. And thank you if you are watching the replay. Just saying. I did not win again. You're correct, Dom Long. I didn't.
Why does
No,
my computer do this randomly?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm typing shit in the address bar in Google and it's not working. It's just sitting there. It doesn't even
Well,
try to search.
That's why Dolores gave you a direct link.
No, she gave you a direct link.
No, it's right there in chat.
I can't see it. I just said I can't see chat. I'm shutting down Google so I can restart it because I can't search for anything. And now Gmail or Google is not pulling up at all.
I don't. You sent me a DM, Mick. Hold on. I got.
It must want an update. That's all. Oh yes, it does. So my computer's like, you know what? Fuck off. I'm not going to cooperate with anything you do until you shut me down and update. I can't open.
Man, I haven't opened Facebook in so long.
I can't open any browser right now.
I sent. Oh, you got a Rode microphone there? Look at that, Mick. Yeah, you know what, Mick, though? My microphone works really good.
You're not allowed to use the voice, sir.
It's an Elgato Wave 3 microphone.
What the hell is using 100% of my disk space? All right, I need to remember how to turn off super fetch.
An Elgato Facecam for my camera. Yeah, they look fine. So there you go. I watched the replay on double speed. Oh, well, thanks, Tina. You just want to make me sound like a chipmunk.
Do I hear the PlayStation just doing that shit in the background?
Yeah, Demon Hunter, I'd love to see a picture of it. I'm not even sure about that. I know that I saw one video that Jay Hayes did talking about it. What are you doing? That little trash can beside their food, it goes in there. All right. I'm waiting for the Phantom Power tomorrow. The Phantom Power. What is that, Mick? The Phantom Power. I haven't heard of that one. Yeah, so I'm going from my camera to Zoom back to OBS, and it's still got a decent picture. I like the face cam. The camera's obviously a lot bigger. I can show y'all. You know, the 920 is a little slim camera. Let me see if I can show y'all what the face cam looks like. There it is, right here. That big. Yeah, look, face cam. There you go. And mods all over my desk. And Jack Daniels, of course. I got mods everywhere. Mods everywhere, man. So my 920 is now my build cam. But the face cam is my... And Bill was giving me crap because it's called the Elgato face cam. You can just call it face cam. You know, Bill,
or
it's
the
not
cat.
that.
All right, so
Or
apparently
the cat, Elgato.
super fetch services are
I got a
already
cat
turned
cam.
off,
I got
so
the cat
that's
cam.
not it.
I need a new mic setup. I run the Audio Technica with the Yamaha at the moment, but I want to upgrade to go XLR mixer. Oh, the Shure. Yeah, the Shure is like top of the line Ledbetter. It's obviously a lot more expensive. The Elgato Wave 3, well, I have the Wave 3. You can get the regular Wave 1 one if you want, but the Wave 3, it's not like where you have an XLR where you can adjust all the individual. It's got software built, you know, that you put on Windows. You can adjust your sound from your desktop, your music, your chat. You can adjust all those. It's a pain in the butt to figure out, but once you figure it out, it works fine. Yeah, this is the Elgato Wave 3. This is USB-C, and it works just fine. I don't have any issues. I don't even have the shock mount or the pop filter because it already has a pop filter built into it. So me popping the pop Papa Pete, pop, pop. You don't even hear any puh going through this mic at all because it filters all that crap
Did you
out.
just say Papa Pete?
Probably did. I wouldn't doubt it. Papa
Why are you
Pete.
talking about Patrick's dad, Papa Pete? All right.
Is his name Pete? Really?
Yes, that's what they call him, is Papa Pete. All right.
I did not know
Right.
that. I'm just
Even
throwing
aliens,
random
there's
stuff.
the recipe to can only be one. Sorry it took so fucking long, but my computer decided to be a hateful bitch. And why am I you?
well,
Dude, I'm logged
switch
in as me.
accounts. Just click on the
I
button.
can
and
never
switch
remember
accounts.
my password, which is
Well, that
why
would be
I
a
don't
problem.
ever log out.
Papa Perk. Yeah, as far as Ledbetter, as far as that goes, like if I go to the build cam now,
I'm sure he's pinged
And-
before. But
let me move this out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. There's my stream deck. My bad. Build cam. I'll get it right. There's my stream deck right there. So you got my splash screen, my intro, my main channel. This is my build cam. This is if I'm broadcasting a game. My mic mutes. I don't even know what that is right there. My bad. I'm sorry, guys.
my
bad.
browser crashed, so I couldn't see what you posted. So
Let me get back to this.
it's the right
My
one.
sounds are right here. I don't even know if they work anymore. Nope, they don't. That
Well, I
played.
just heard that. Well,
You
that's
heard it?
nasty. Yeah.
It played through my speakers, but if
It
it played
did.
for you guys, I don't know. Where's the Fallout button? The Fallout button is the start stream button, which is right here. If I hit that, it'll actually stop the stream. Yeah, the intro button's right there. I must have hit it by accident. I don't know what this is, but it apparently is updating, whatever that is. This disco button that changes this to... Really? Really? Let's go
What?
back to main. Let's go back to the main cam. Why is it doing what it's
Even
doing?
aliens, I have no idea because I don't wait for it to steep. I just vape that shit right away. But I can tell you after
I've totally pissed off something
about a
because
couple
now
days, it's good.
our
It does
cameras
have
now
Yeah,
our
you're
cameras are
breaking
not
shit.
moving.
it does have a lot of ingredients, but all of those ingredients can be used in multiple other recipes. So
Why is it not? Why is it doing
I don't know,
that?
because you broke shit. What'd you do? Look, there we are again.
Yeah, but we're frozen.
Bella,
Oh, wait a minute. I know why. I know why.
why are you being a fat ass?
I think I know why.
Dolores says Scuba, stop breaking shit.
There we go. Okay. It was because my Zoom window was off the screen.
How
I'm
many times
sorry.
have I told you not to drop the Zoom window down?
It
below the
wasn't.
bar?
It was just. Yeah. It was down too low, and it got pissed off.
I told you.
I start
I've
the
only been
music.
telling you that for years.
I should start some music. I would play music, Graham, but the
But
last
that
time
one person doesn't like music.
I played music during
Which
my
one
show.
of y'all complained about the music?
There was
I know
one
Dolores
person
prefers there not to be music.
was like, I would love to watch your show, but there's music and I can't watch your show.
No, he
because
didn't like the techno bullshit. But
And I'm like, it's freaking royalty free. What do you?
Excuse
Oh
me.
my God! Really?
that was not.
Do y'all
oh
see
my
what I got
God,
to deal
worthy.
with? That was
You
ridiculous.
love me. Shut
that
up.
That was so loud. That was. The violator. Yeah, I
Well,
posted
you have
something.
fun, Chuck Jones.
Have a good stream. I'm summoned to play some GTA 5.
That was lame, Wally. I can do much better than that.
I have too much, Dumb Long. You're right. The violator, I keep saying in Vic's group that I get violated every day, and then I go, oh wait, I'm vaping the violator every day. So there you go. I don't even
Well,
see.
I mean, you know, the royalty-free techno is kind of an acquired taste. What do you mean, are they mine?
I haven't seen Timekeeper type
No,
in
those are
chat,
mine.
and
Those must
Timekeeper
be yours.
never misses a show. So
Those-
where's Timekeeper? And she just muted herself. So I'm talking to nobody right now.
Katie just asked me if these were ours. She snatched them away. And I said, no, these are not
No, we
ours.
did not
They
buy our
must be Lily's
planners.
nuts."
We did not buy
I think
planners.
those are the ones that your child hid in your cart. Stop lurking for snacks.
Where's John Q? John Q wants to see
I
the baby.
See you.
She
John
is always
John Q wants to see the baby. The baby's asleep.
no.
He was hollering earlier because he was
No
tired and
baby for you,
sleepy.
John Q. Once again, the baby tends to
You can
sleep
see
when
her.
you come
She's
around.
looking for snacks. You see her back there? She's
Yeah, they have their own snacks. Damn.
You've got donut holes down there.
Don't.
Well, bring them to me and I will. Here, eat your nuts.
It's like, I need them in case I get hungry in the middle of the night. You don't need fucking midnight snacks.
Were they in her room?
Yeah.
She's like, those are mine. I
Wait,
slipped
where
those in
was
the cart for
where
her to
was
wear."
where the J comment? You made the wire for a
trash.
coil, just not made the dang coil. You're right, King Cobra. You know what? Let's do that. We got time. I got 20 minutes, man. Babe, do you need your mod rebuilt? Because this is the perfect time to get it done. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Did you eat all the Fruit Loop Pop Tarts?
Yeah, there's only 2 lemon ones
I
left. They
wanted
were
to
actually good.
I wanted Katie to try the Fruit Loop Pops or Fruit Loop Pop Tarts.
Bring
Do
me.
you ever want to know what green Fabuloso tastes like?
It was bad. The Fruit Loop Pop
They're
Tarts,
bad.
you guys don't buy the
Can you
Fruit
bring
Loop
that to
Pop
Steve?
Tarts. Oh my God. They're
I'll
absolutely
give you a Pop
horrible.
Tart. Take that to Steve. All right.
The last one I opened was the best one. It had a picture of Toucan Sam on it, and it had like, it was pretty cool. They actually
I don't want
printed
a
it.
Pop Tart if she
correctly.
takes off with a Pop Tart.
What is 25 for the kid? They're bidding on your baby.
Yeah,
Hello,
up to
Trev.
$50. Yeah.
How you doing?
Well, hello, Trev. How you
We're
doing?
about to build the intake dual, I do believe. Yep, the intake dual. I guess if I put it on the build cam, you'd be able to see it, wouldn't you?
I don't
mean-
have a backup. Well, I can. I
There we
think I
go.
got something here.
Here's the intake V2 that or
Whoops.
V2. Man,
Oh, no.
I'm literally losing my
Just
mind.
got shit
Intake
flying out of here.
dual that she's already vaped every bit of juice out of this thing.
Well, yeah, because you're gonna rebuild it for me.
And
get more than that for a
I'm
fresh
going
baby.
to guarantee that this coil looks like complete dark ass.
And
You
he
can
is a
see
fresh
though.
baby John Q. He had
You
a
can
bath.
see that this tank has not leaked a
smells
single
all
drop
nice.
of juice. Top
Smells like fresh
airflow,
baby.
top airflow tanks are absolutely fantastic. To keep you from getting leakage down onto you.
You don't want leakage.
These, yeah, no, leakage is bad. Okay. Oh my goodness. Will this focus on this dark black nastiness? Let me see if I can.
I'm
get
sure
it to
you
focus.
could, Dolores. It's just a pain in the ass. It's how much are you
I
willing to-
gotta focus on this. Hold on a second.
I
Let me.
prefer to make him do it.
What? Put my
Stina's at
hand under it.
125 and a bottle of fighting cock for the baby.
It's not wanting to focus. The autofocus sucks on this camera. All right, let me find the camera. I can't even get to the properties button. There we go. All right.
I feel you, Stina. A few days, that's even, no, just for like, I don't know, 20 minutes while it's smiling and laughing, and then you give it back. You know what you could do, Stina?
Like fighting cock.
Stina, they take volunteers to go to the local NICU units, right? To
This
where
is-
they just
this
need
is how
people
bad-
to hold the babies.
Yeah, I don't know how she vapes on this either, Dolores, but you can see how
Because
nasty
it
this
it
is.
tastes great up until, and then all of a sudden it's like somebody flips a switch and
This
then it
tastes
just
great.
doesn't.
This tastes great. There, Mick.
No,
There you go.
look, I
there's
just said it tastes great up until the time when it doesn't. There's no gradual, it's worse and worse. It tastes fine and then not.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Y'all are gonna have to up your bid. She doesn't like fighting cock.
And then you can see the
She was
inside of her
taking
tank.
shots of Grey Goose earlier because she's highfalutin. Like
Very
that.
important, guys. If you say you clean this all out, put new coils, make sure you clean your tank too. Look at the crud and corrosion that's built up in this damn tank. You don't want to be vaping this stuff. Munchkin will let this thing get so bad. It's not my fault. She will vape the crap out of this. I mean, it saves
Vape
me
it
the
until
trouble.
It tastes like shit. Then I'm like, here, this tastes like shit. Rebuild it.
Let's let me get down here closer and let's see how hard this is to take the cotton out. I'm worried already, actually. Why is this not grabbing? What's wrong with my tweezers? Who bent my tweezers? Oh, when they just break off like that, that is not a good sign.
It's for easy removal. I do that for you.
It's for easy removal.
Yes.
That's
okay. She said 150 and a bottle of Absolute. That's her final offer for the day. But she only wants them for a few days.
Yeah, that's not
and
bad
then
for
she's gonna pay you 150 bucks and a bottle of vodka to babysit. That sounds like a deal.
Right?
Well, you just gotta take him to Texas. Yeah.
We're going to take these coils
She's
out.
seriously considering, Stina. The wheels are turning.
Because these coils are absolutely nasty.
Yes,
saying.
exactly, Wally. I do that for him. I try to make it easier for him to take out. Yeah, that autofocus is like really fucking with my eyes.
Yeah.
It's not auto focusing at all. Yeah, well, you know what, Graham? It didn't even really have a burnt taste yet. I couldn't really taste the juice. It just tasted like sweet. Those still had a few more days in them.
You say so.
Dolores wants to know if that's a postless deck. I don't remember.
This is a postless deck that looks like this, guys. Don't vape it when it looks like this. This is horrible. Damn. I'm just saying, damn. I'm going to be washing this out, and really another burp, and I'm going to be washing this out also while Munchkin entertains you with her mic muted. She's like, hey, build this, but I'm going to mute my mic.
What? Now, Katie's talking to me. You and Hallie watched the same YouTube videos. They were like, try that. And Lily had noticed they were talking about wasabi. And she was like, ooh, those peas with that stuff on it. I like those. Hallie does not care for it. She'll eat them, but Lily likes them. Lily demolished the last thing of wasabi peas I had.
I'm going to go clean these, and hopefully it looks better when I get back, because this is absolutely disgusting.
My flavor profile is 20W50. No, it tasted good. I could still taste the juice up until like today when I got home. Ooh, I got spicy dill pickle almonds. I did not realize it had spicy in the description. That was kind of a surprise. Ow. And I just bit my lip. That hurt. You can't see it in the little tiny camera, but see my head wound? It's healing now. I still don't know what the hell bit me, but it's going away. If you let your coil get like that in Minnesota, they chop off your whatever. I just vape it until leprosy spot. I don't know what it was, dire thing. I've looked up staph infections. I've looked up spider bites. I've looked up poison ivy, hives. It doesn't look like any of that. So I don't know what it is.
All that water running kicked in my instinct. My pee instinct, that is.
I did have a conversation with the spiders in my office, though, that if they would not mind, please do not chew on my forehead. So if I don't, like I said, I don't recall anything chewing on my forehead, so I don't know what happened. But I would like to sick the spiders on the lady that showed up for her closing and then said, "Oh, I need to run to the bank to get my cashier's check," and then never fucking came back and said she changed her mind. You can't do that. And yet she did. Yeah. Oh, Dolores. My boss has decided to split from the other attorney. So we technically cannot be employed by one firm while doing work for another. So trying to get everything set up and have everything switched from, we can't do any switch until the day of, which is going to be fucking nightmare. The chick that was working in Richmond for us with 17 years of experience that was supposed to be another me sucked bad. She lost us a brand new client that we gave to her because we figured she's not going to be busy. She can take these people and run with them. No, she lost them for us because she sucked that bad.
It's
One of
not
the other chicks
perfectly
quit
clean,
because
but
she
it's a
didn't
lot
get
better than it
along with someone
was.
else. It's just, yeah, it's very stressful. I had 8 closings today. It sucked. I didn't like it.
Trying to make sure. Look at that one spot in the corner right there.
What about it?
Looks dirty.
Well, I have
Yeah.
a toothbrush up here that you can use to clean it with. I
Need
busted out
that.
one of my new ones.
No, we don't need new toothbrush to clean that. There, that
No, I
looks
busted
better.
out one of my new ones, so I've got the old
See, there's
toothbrush
another
I can
spot right over here that looks dirty. I'm gonna see if I can get in there.
Yeah, that was a lot. I had 8, and let's see, out of the 8, the one chick left and never came back. And the other 2, one was contingent upon the other. So in glorious backwards fashion, those 2 didn't happen. So they're going to be closing Monday instead of today.
Hopefully I didn't lose any screws. No, they appear to all be there.
We
All
have a
right.
plan for that, but it really does no good to hire somebody new just to go, oh, by the way, we're switching firms and are going to have to redo absolutely everything in about 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, it's not necessarily a change of ownership. We just have to transfer everything we have from one system to something completely. It's gonna be a fucking nightmare. It's not gonna be fun at all. Richard said you missed a spot.
I wouldn't doubt that at all, Richard. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do this on camera because too close. That's 2 reps. That's 3 reps. 4, 5, and number 6 right there.
I work for a real estate attorney, Graham, which real estate has gotten just fucking ridiculous.
That coil looks like
COVID for some
ass
reason.
right there. Why did that happen?
Well, how'd you build it like ass?
You know what? I'm gonna just add a couple more wraps, and I'll take those out.
Yeah, you look like you got a couple blank spots in that one.
There we go. See, now I have 6 clean wraps and 2 crappy ones. So if you get this problem when you're making a coil,
Hi, Addie.
I'm gonna take and this is the best way to do this. Don't try to unwrap this with your hand because it's gonna make the rest of the coil loose. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna bend this out. You're gonna grab this side with pliers. I'm just gonna spin. Well, you can't really see it on camera.
Make it quick so I can answer the question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, watch him.
And then
Dolores,
I spun those off of there. Come on, focus camera. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with
Technically,
Crisco.
I am not a paralegal because I have not gone and passed the class and went to college for it or anything like that. But I've been doing this for over 20 years. So, yeah, pretty much.
I would
That's
think.
what Jeff introduces me as is his primary paralegal.
I would think
So,
you could pass the class if you ever would just go take it.
Well,
I mean,
the I don't need it though, but the paralegal thing covers more than just real estate.
No,
I
no, no,
don't
no,
do
no.
anything other than real estate.
You don't need it for your current job. If you go
don't-
somewhere else, no.
I'm still not gonna fucking need it.
Or, should be 6 reps right there. Let's see if this one looks okay. Yeah, this one looks fine. So if it looks okay there, all you gotta do is take this, flip it around, which is what I always do, slide it back up against the coil master.
I would
Just-
say 90% of us doing the job that I do are not certified in any way, shape, or form. We don't need to be.
There we go. Now we have 2 coils to go down inside her RTA. Very simple to do, not a problem whatsoever. Now, I don't know what the length is we used to do on these coils before, but we're going to take a guess. I'm guessing around 4 millimeters. Because this is way too high right now. We're going to take the coily tool. And I'm going to throw this coil in the coily tool, and I'm going to cut these down to 4 millimeters.
I mean, it helps that I enjoy my coworkers and my boss. I really do like my boss. He's got
Yes.
a good head on his shoulders. He's got definite ideas of how he wants things done. I am spoiled. I'm just going to tell you right now. I'm a brat. I ask for something and I get it. It's not anything he can help that we can't find experienced people. Yeah, not in real estate, Dolores. If you got half a fucking brain, that's yeah. There are some people working here that don't even have that half. So in real estate, papers don't mean. That's one of the good things about real estate is once you get experience, you can pretty much hop from one area to another. Creed can tell you, you can go from one area to another, and any experience at all in real estate will get you far in any of the other areas, whether you want to go
I
from
can't see what I'm
a
doing,
real
by the
estate
way.
agent assistant to a mortgage broker's assistant to helping a loan officer, working at a mortgage company, doing closings, being a title examiner. I mean, it's you can just kind of bounce around.
This is
I
the
mean,
perfect
shit, for a
time.
while, my boss used to bring me a bottle of liquor to my house every Friday.
Yeah, that's pretty good when your boss was like, you know what, I'm going to bring you some liquor. Well, thanks.
Well, I told him it's
appreciate it.
either that or overtime. Make your choice. Liquor it was, even though he'd hand me my little paper bag and go, this feels really
Sorry,
weird.
guys. I was blocking the camera view. I apologize. Yeah, that looks perfect. I mean, I can raise that up a little bit, but that looks exactly the way I want it. So let's cut the other one at 4 millimeter. That's a
Well, I
good
don't even
thing.
know
If you
if
cut
there's
it
a
a little
test.
short, you can raise it up
It's
just
more
a
like
little
a
bit.
college course.
I gotta make sure these coils are kind of even.
You're gonna like these nuts, dear.
Gonna like those nuts.
You are. They're spicy dill pickle. I didn't
Ooh.
catch the spicy part until I ate one. It was like, whoa, that's got a kick. They're definitely spicy.
Well, I like those and the wasabi ones. Sure.
Oh, these are good. Yeah, they're yummy.
I ate the wasabi ones, a few of them earlier today. I'm a big fan of spicy, even though I don't think my age has.
stomach is not a big fan of spicy. That's what you're saying.
I don't think my stomach
Yeah, pretty
minds it
much.
so
Well, they're
much,
almond
but
tatty, but yeah,
why is this not tightening down?
I don't know.
There we go. I thought I was in the hole, but
You weren't in the
apparently I
hole?
can't find the hole.
You
No,
find
go
them
figure.
accounts.
Okay, so now we're going to try to even these up. Look at that, man. That's professional build quality right there.
I don't know. The camera went back out of
with
focus.
amateur
We're
focusing.
gonna have
Yeah,
to take your word for it.
yeah, it looks like crap. Whoa, I just banged it.
Don't bang things.
Why is it? It focuses when the hell it wants to. I swear, I hate that. I will focus it right now. I'm going to manually do it.
Well,
because
there it was. All right.
Yeah, exactly. But then it goes right back out again. So screw that. I'm going to manually do it. It's complete crap. It shouldn't do that. Hell, the other camera didn't have that many problems. Oh, look at there.
You gotta wait for the cast to catch up. Still
It's
showing
looking
out of
good
focus.
now,
There
babe.
we go. Yeah, all right.
Looking good. So I have my coils right where the airflow comes in on each side, which is what you want. They look pretty much even. I think this one can come
Demon
up.
says they look even out of focus. There we go. If I could say that properly.
Yeah, I'm gonna make them even more even. I'm trying to get them. Look at that. That's
Good job. Good job.
that's freaking spot on right there.
Full Moon says if you move the wire spool, maybe that'll help because it's trying to focus on that.
I'm trying to move everything out of the damn way, but the focus is like just screw you, man. So look, see, it went in focus and right back out again on auto. I'm gonna take this, gonna focus this damn thing. Wait, I really went out of focus then. There. And whatever's right there is going to be in focus as long as I don't move. As long as
that is the intake dual.
Yeah, this is the intake dual. This is the one that Munchkin likes to vape until the coils turn black as night.
I do it for you.
She's like, "Oh, let me see if I can make this as dark as space." Yeah, you got it. I think you did it.
If I can get them black enough, they'll just turn in on
now
themselves
before
and evaporate
before
like a
you
black
put
hole.
cotton in, you need to check that there's not any hot spots on this, which I almost skipped that point, so we're not
You
going to do
didn't
that.
burn them in?
I'm going to burn them in. Well, I'm trying to hurry, man.
Why?
Thank you, John.
You got
Q.
somewhere to be?
No, well, it's past 10 o'clock.
And like I said, you got somewhere to be?
No, nowhere to be. Nowhere to be. Let's see what we're getting ohm-wise. We're showing 0.14, which that's going to change.
I'll tell you when you're done. You just keep going.
What kind of crap is that? Let me make sure these are tight, and then we're going to strum the coils and get them in nice and tight. If I can hit the hole. There we go. That one's in.
You're off screen.
I'm sorry. I'm trying, I was trying to make sure it was focused and in screen. That's.
Yeah, well, now it's in focus on your finger, but there you go. All right. Better.
There we go. Okay,
It appears
everything's
that
tight.
she is, John Q. Hey, Tandy. Weed's legal here now.
Yeah, we got legal weed. Man, these are some tight coils. Look, when I strum these, they don't even move. That's how tight these coils are.
Yeah, we need to do that, Demon. But I mean, we need people to actually show up like they did back in the day where we'd have 16, 17, 18 people in Zoom. We need to do that.
Oh, he wants to join a Zoom meeting?
He said that it's time for a subscriber Zoomcast again.
Yeah, I got no problem with
it
that.
was a lot of fun when we used to get drunk and troll Mod Envy, but
Do you see I'm getting color out of this and it's freaking Canthal? This is literally, let me see if I can focus that better. This is literally pure Canthal. I didn't add any stainless steel at all.
Look, John Q's reaching now, isn't he?
I can't grab the focus bar.
We're not gonna get paid, but I mean, we can
There we
arrange
go.
it so you can look at boobs.
I don't know if y'all can see, but they have a slight blue tint to them, which it shouldn't happen. Look at it. All of them are firing evenly. I don't have any hot spots. It's exactly what you want when you're firing these coils. I'm getting a nice.
Wait, Demillen. What do you mean you're in?
I'm in.
Whose
Demillen can.
boobs are you gonna be looking at now? All right. So, are y'all? Am I gonna be just like the official boob finder for y'all, ladies? I have boobs. I don't really see the attraction. They just
Yeah,
get in the
they don't
way.
care if I come in the Zoom call. As long as there's boobs there, it's good. Yeah, I get it. I understand how y'all work now. At least I'm trying to. And how you doing, Addie? I'm sorry I didn't.
would definitely be the official boob finder. I would find a brand new set for the girls a brand new set of girls for the girls each time. Sure, yeah.
So I have 3mm inside diameter coils right here. This is the 26 gauge Canthal with 36 gauge wraps, done completely by me. So this is actually a build, not an install, but I'm just saying. We're gonna cut this cotton. Usually when I'm doing 3mm, I cut, I would say that's almost a 1/2 inch of cotton for each coil on the
Spicy
Muji. Stop eating all the nuts. I got some nuts for you. I'll bring them up there later.
They're not spicy.
They're not spicy. They're not spicy. So, and usually what I do on Muji, I always take out the very outside layer just because that thing is like blue jean material.
I would do it, John Q.
I take that off just because all the inside is nice and fluffy. Nice and fluffy. You don't want anything that's going to restrict your juice flow. So, and then I'm going to take one side of this and make a nice little point.
I would make sure there were boobs for you, Tandy.
And I'm almost off camera. This camera's pointing, so you know what? Let's get this.
Is there any? I don't think
now I'm out of
Scottish
focus,
equals spicy, Demon Hunter.
Let's see if I can get back in focus.
DeMillan says if there's no boobs, she's out.
I
mean, technically, we are all female, so we all have our own.
Get them boobs, DeMillan.
Which, enforces my point that women should get a discount at Hooters because we're actually providing entertainment.
Right? You're bringing
a Hooter
more
discount. I'm actually bringing more Hooters to the event. I should get 20% off.
Well, hey, not all women qualify for the Hooters discount. I'm just saying. Results may vary. Yeah.
I would definitely qualify for a Hooters discount.
Batteries
got Hooters,
not included. Yeah, all that good stuff. Yeah. So let's take the other side.
King Cobra said, "Who said boobs and when can I sit down?"
I don't want to use Muji.
He uses Muji.
I use Muji all the time, Graham. What's wrong with Muji, man? I use Muji all the time. If you got some better cotton for me, and I have other cotton. I got the new cotton from QP Designs. I got some of that rabbit cotton that everybody
There ain't no new
hated.
cotton. Cotton's fucking cotton. It's all grown in the same goddamn fields.
Well,
Cotton's cotton.
I'll give you that. So you don't want to put so much cotton down in here that it's going to choke off your juice flow. I usually go right against
good deep fried pickles.
Right against the RTA deck. I'm just going to tap my scissors right up against it and give it a cut right there. And if that's usually about
sidetracked by boobs, dear. They're
a good amount, but
you
so why am I even building right now? I'm gonna need some juice.
Because I want my tank back. That's why.
I'm gonna need some juice.
I don't know where my shit is. All right, hold on.
I'm gonna strum this out to get all the crumpled edges out of there. Better find her shit. I'm telling you right now. What you're trying to do is get enough cotton down into the juice well right here where it's about midways, but not like blocking out this whole section down here. So if you have too much, you know, don't be afraid to cut a little bit off, as long as you have the top section completely full of cotton. That's the main thing. I think this side has a little too much. I'm gonna turn that back a little bit. There we go. And I'm still waiting on juice, but that's besides the point. And I'm gonna take and bow tie this. I'm just gonna take and push forward and kind of let this cotton find its way down into the hole. Not stuffing. You don't want it stuffed so tight that it can't move. If it's that tight, it's too tight, and you're going to have dry hits. You don't want that. You want this to be able to slide up and down freely like that. If it doesn't slide up and down freely, then it's too tight, and you need to take some cotton out. My cotton does not come all the way down to the base, as you can see right here. That way, the juice, when it comes in, hits all the fibers of this cotton. And actually, you didn't bring me no juice. Where the hell are you at?
Tube. It's called Look on Top of Your Computer, sir.
When the hell did you slide? That's. She gonna bring me a bottle of juice that's like empty and crap.
That's all I got left. We could call it the boob tube. That's just perfect, right? The boob tube.
Boob tube away then.
It just popped in my head. Tandy said when she gets her office back, we'll talk about the boob thing. And I'm like, oh, hey, that's a new show name, the boob tube.
There's probably already a URL, boobtube.com. I'm scared to even go look. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to look. Safe search is your friend. Well, or your enemy, depending on what you're looking for. I'm guessing. But...
Okay, there we go. Cotton's in. Everything's good. We're going to put some juice on here. I always pre-fire my coils to make sure I don't get that nice brand new cotton taste in there. I don't like that.
John Q's really going all out right this. It needs to get done now. Just say yes. You can work out the details later.
You definitely don't want to fire this if you think you're going to fire it as a dry hit, because that's going to give you a burnt taste to it. I always keep this really well soaked to start off with, because it's new cotton, and new cotton has a lot of saturation to it. So you want to make sure you get this to where you can tell that it's actually really saturated. And now look at that. That's firing really good.
Unless you enjoy that fresh sock flavor.
Yeah, I don't like the fresh sock flavor. You can see how hard this is firing. You see that liquid boiling in between the two coils? If it's doing that, then you still have a little bit too much liquid. You want to fire that until you don't see that anymore. Otherwise, your first hit... My God, let me finish. Otherwise, when you put this back together and vape it, you're going to get a slight gurgle between there, which means now we're ready. Now
Did you just get pissy with me, sir?
You didn't let me finish. That's why. Let me finish.
When have you ever had a problem talking over me?
All the time.
No, you.
All the time.
Blah, 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 blah.
So now we're going to fill this bad boy up with whatever juice she just handed me. I have no idea.
That's the rest of my cannoli B1.
Oh, cannoli B1. It's cannoli B full right now. You can see the coils straight down through the center there.
What should I do to him, Demon, for that?
That's what Muji's taste like, sweaty sock.
No, it's
Graham.
Something's wrong with your Muji if it tastes like sweaty socks. It should taste like clean socks.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like either one if you pre-fire it before you shut the tank down. If it's an RDA, you don't have to worry about that because it's an RDA. But if it's a RTA, it's a closed system, right? So if you close that back up like that, you're going to get that taste for a while before the cotton saturates enough to give you that pure flavor. This actually should taste good right off the bat. It is completely full. I'm going to vape it now after I wipe it off because I don't want the COVID. And
I don't have the Rona.
wait, it needs more airflow. Holy crap, that's closed all the way. All right. That's quite saturated in flavor right there. I'm sure it's way better than what it was with your burnt, busted ass. There's Full Moon. We talked about you earlier, Full Moon.
He's been
Now you
in
have to
here.
watch. Now you have to watch a replay. He didn't see when I was talking about him.
He's been in here. A little apple pie filling, and there can only be one. I make it in a 500 ml bottle, though. I don't know if I'd be okay.
She makes it in a 500 ml. You see how much is left out of the 500 ml bottle? Yeah.
I gotta make more.
She vaped a little bit of it.
It's
I'm just
good
saying.
shit.
It is good. I'll give you that. That can only be one.
Mhm.
Spot on.
Good night, Cloud Chucker. Yeah, that's.
Cloud Chucker's leaving us. He usually hangs the whole time. He's like, wait a minute.
You know,
Y'all
I've
went
been
past the
looking
10
for a
o'clock.
can only be one recipe for a long time, and everyone's like, it can't be done. They're all blah, blah, blah. That one is now it's got like 15 different ingredients, but it's good. See,
It actually
Full Moon
is really
saw-
good.
Mhm,
It
It
actually.
is good.
Oh, you saw that? Damn, I thought I was being slick. I didn't even know Full Moon was watching.
You know what? I don't know who that one person is that keeps posting though. Was
Ah.
What are they called?
It took 3 vapes, and now it's perfect. It took 3 vapes. The first 2 was still a little bit gurgly, which I thought I got all that off, but the third vape was completely smooth, no spit back, no anything. I don't know if y'all could hear that. I mean, Mike picks up so much, but it's actually delicious.
the juices? You know what though, John Q?
That's damn good.
It's not really, babe. When was the last time you rebuilt that for me?
Ooh, I would say 2 to 3 weeks at least.
Yeah, so
Just-
that's not. It's not that bad.
Usually, though,
Yeah, it's not
I
that
mean, being completely transparent, usually Munchkin's tank lasts a week to a week and a half at most. By the second week, it's already turning black. I don't know what the hell she's vaping that makes her tank turn black
I
so
told
quick.
you it could only be one. So what I asked earlier was who is Stay Fly IZM?
I don't know.
Because they keep posting in the group. I don't know who they are. I didn't let them in. So unless it's somebody that I let in and they changed their name, but
Y'all
yeah,
watch
I
out,
don't,
Munch's
I don't
gonna
know
get
who
you.
that is. What? Who am I gonna get? I
Stay
will
fly.
get you.
I
Yeah.
you can come get your tank now. It is actually vaping really well. This is it right here. It actually shows up really good on the face cam. I like this camera, guys. I mean, yeah, the camera's $200. But the quality I'm getting from it is absolutely outstanding. It doesn't. This is the only webcam I think on the market that actually doesn't have a microphone built into it, because Elgato knows, hey, if you're streaming, you're not going to be using the damn microphone from the webcam anyway, so they didn't even put a mic in that camera. So you got to use a separate
Who
mic.
uses their camera fucking microphone anyway?
I don't know how much sweetener do you? I don't think, is there any sweetener in Canola B1? If
No,
there is, it's very little.
no,
Okay,
there's no sweetener.
Full Moon, you don't have to give me any excuses, bud. You do what you got to do. You might want to come. Hey, Dad, it's Kyle. Caden is watching too. Really? What? DSS Pro 4? Are you kidding me? Y'all are using my nickname? Wow. Explosion. Well, I'm glad y'all are watching. I'm sorry to hear about Papa. My ex's grandfather died, was it 2 days ago now? Yeah, 2 days ago. and
Yeah,
it's
that
really
sucks.
sad. I mean,
How old
that
was
man, he was well into his 80s, if not 90. I'm not
Damn.
sure of his exact age, but that man was a trooper. He didn't, you know what? Since you're watching, Kyle, let me show you this. I'm going to show you right now. I want you to see this because my son was asking about this. See this wooden box? Matter of fact, let me build it to the bill cam. There is the coin that I got that shows when my son actually passed the crucible. So it actually shows down here December 12th, 2015. This is when he became a Marine. And it even says on here, I don't know how well this is going to focus, but it's 48 pounds of gear, 36 stations, 8 hours sleep, 5 MREs, 29 problem solving exercises. They have to go through this before they become a Marine. So I got this coin. I actually paid to have his flag flown on the day that he became a Marine also. And then my son got me this coin, and this is the one he was asking me about. Pride coin.
Okay, yes. So I'm sorry. It does have It does have a little bit of super sweet in it.
So, yeah, this is stuff that doesn't go
Is
anywhere.
that's the one he's asking you about though? I thought
Yeah,
that was
that-
another one.
No, he was asking me about that pride coin right there.
Oh, okay.
I have this. Awesome.
Because you have the
I don't
book
have many memories.
too,
I don't have
don't
many
you?
memories because I'm old as hell. But you know,
Here.
the book. What? Yeah, I
You
have the
have-
book from when he went through basic training. Yes, but it doesn't have any pictures of him in there.
Yeah, this. No, that's the photo album. Where's the book?
I don't know. Don't show my photo album. It's me.
It's not.
like,
I'm not gonna show your photo album.
It's
but
me
you
as like
had-
5 years old and
All
even
right,
younger.
I think
if
I
y'all wanna
hid it
see.
from you so it couldn't get fucked up. Now I don't know where I put it.
Well, there you go.
Um,
Breeze is leaving too. Wait. Oh, yeah. Have fun, Cloud Chucker. Don't feel bad about leaving. I'm just giving you crap, man. You're more than welcome to roll out, bud. I appreciate you showing up. Honestly.
yes, here it is. The Marine Corps recruit depot. No, let me try that again. Marine Corps recruit depot, Paris Island, South Carolina. Yeah, you got this.
Yes.
This is kind of like a yearbook type of thing, though. isn't
Yeah,
it?
they don't. But you know, it's when they take those pictures, you don't know what they're going to take them of,
Yeah.
whether it be his platoon or not, and it's like, but it's still cool to have.
Yeah, well,
still
I hid
really,
it, so it doesn't
still
get,
really proud of them.
doesn't get ruined.
My son went through the whole Marine training, scuba
I
diving
would
lessons.
just die.
He has
No way
been
in hell.
freaking awesome, and does very well with his money also, which is awesome. I always stay till the
You've
end. Well,
also
Cloud
got your
Chucker,
little
I'll
Marine
try to.
Corps flag.
Cloud Chucker, I will promise. 6 minutes, Cloud Chucker, and I'll
Look,
get off. Okay, I don't want to.
We
I don't
have
want to
this.
keep you on too long.
You have this too, dear.
I have what? Oh, what is that? United States Marine Corps. What does it say?
Lance Corporal Stephen Andrews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even remember getting that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you were supposed to have it, but we have it.
We do have it. There you go.
We have it. Which is also put away so it doesn't get messed up.
What did the ohm finally build out to? Trev, thank you for asking. It is ohming out right now at 0.20. I will show that. See that? 0.20? That's what it's ohming out. Wait. This is not that tank. I apologize. Hold on. Let me put that tank back on here. I'm sitting here showing you a tank that's not even the same one. It should ohm out between 0.2, 0.23.
What's the best mod? Sigelli 150.
It's still
Thing's
showing
a
point.
workhorse.
It's still showing 0.20. Normally, when I make these coils, they ohm out right around 0.23. Let me see if I can make this thing reset because sometimes it don't read coil values. It's still showing 0.20 no matter what I do. So that's what it's ohming out to be, 0.20. That is with 26. Now, normally, like I said, depending on what device you got this on, it shows around 0.23. With 26 gauge cores, dual core, with a 36 gauge wrap, all Canthal. 3 millimeter inside diameter, 6 wraps. I get on a dual coil, I get 0.23. So, it's showing 0.20, but
showing off my. It's not showing off my drip tip.
Not showing
Which
off
probably
your drip
needs to be
tip.
cleaned. No, it's not. It's like glaring off of it.
See your drip tip now? It is actually out of focus. I don't know why this camera's like, no, I'm not going to focus. There you go. Now can you see a drip tip?
Caden wants to know if that's your new mic from Yeti.
It is not from Yeti. This is Elgato's microphone right here. This is the Elgato Wave 3. My camera is also an Elgato Facecam. It's the new one they just came out with. So I'm using a Facecam. Now, granted, the Facecam does not have autofocus. So this camera...
Aztec all the way, Graham.
This camera does not have autofocus. So if I go way up, it's not going to autofocus. Even though it still looks pretty good, it's not going to focus on like writing and stuff up this close. But that camera doesn't have a mic built into it. Obviously, you're not going to use your mic. You're going to use your own microphone. But yeah, this is the mic I'm using is this one here, the Elgato, which I really like this microphone. It's got a lot of settings you can do as far as the inputs go. So I use it a lot. Is that an eternity ring on my finger? Is that
No, that would
qualify
be
as...
way too. No, eternity rings go all the way around. So no, we ain't got it like that.
That used to be my wedding ring, but now it's on my other hand. So there you go. What happened to the old one?
Same with this one.
I could show you there, Caden. It's still sitting here. My Blue Yeti, it's over here somewhere. I don't know where I put it, but I still have the Blue Yeti. You have the Snowball, so I know the Snowball's still a good microphone, but the Wave 3 or the Wave 1, either one.
I don't recall seeing the Blue Yeti when I rearranged your area.
Yeah, the Blue Yeti has the big shock mount. You know what?
Yeah, I know what it looks like. It's
I see
fucking blue.
I see it. This is my Blue Yeti right here.
Yeah. Well, you know.
See, this one had a shock
if
mount
anybody
built
knows,
into it.
Caden and Kyle would know. Yeah, it's somewhere among all of this stuff.
This is the Blue Yeti, which is a good microphone. Don't get me wrong, but I like the one I got now better. I got faster internet. We're getting really fast internet now.
Yeah, I got the first bill for that faster internet.
Well, that's because
enjoy it, sir.
There's a reason why the first bill was higher. But
I'm aware of for the reason the second bill is going to be higher too, just not as high. I haven't noticed any difference whatsoever.
Let's see if we can add a window capture here. There we go. Now, hopefully y'all can see that now. I'm going to click on this and see what happens. It's probably not going to show that high, especially since I'm casting, but the upload's going to be higher than the download.
I doubt that, Wally.
Especially on a Friday night. On a Friday night, you're not going to get
we all deserve to be happy and do our own thing. So I just want everybody to be happy. Even though, hey, you know, my ex-husband broke up with his baby girlfriend and her children. So yeah, I don't know.
So
what
there you
happened
go.
with
I'm
that,
getting 451 down, 569 up right now.
no, Trevi has not.
Not
See, I'm only getting like 120 down and
night
up.
down. That's because you're on wireless. This is plugged
Yeah.
straight in. It's wired.
Yeah. So
Which
pretty much our faster internet, the only person that helped was him. So yeah. So and you said, and I recall, I'll pay the difference. So that means you need to buy my eyeliner and my powder that's in.
I'm
the
trying
Amazon
to
shopping
give
cart.
Munchkin her tank back, Trev. She has not come to get it yet. It is
Don't
literally
change. Do not change the subject. Your portion of the increased internet bill is in the Amazon cart for purchase right meow.
Oh, is it? Okay.
But don't buy it yet because I want to add more to it. No, shh. Hey, nobody was talking to you.
I want to add more
Oh,
to it. What the hell?
Yeah.
Well, come get the
Well, I'm pretty sure you said I've got my entire paycheck already and it's all there, and I'm getting another one in 2 days, which is
No, I'm
funny,
supposed to,
considering
but we
you
know
haven't
better than
given
that.
me your time card yet, so I can fix it. But
Well, come get your tank. Come get your tank.
I don't want to walk down the stairs.
You don't even have to walk by halfway.
Maybe halfway. I gotta walk like 3/4 of the way.
King Cobra, yeah. Having that speedy internet's actually really nice. This router that we have has Mocha built into it, so I literally can hook a Mocha adapter upstairs, and you get 900 down, 45 up. Yeah, Big Ka, it's weird. It depends on what time of day. Sometimes I can get 900 down, 900 up, but it's rare. If it's busy like now on a Friday night, yeah, you can hang that up. Normal tests that I do are usually around 700 down, 900 up, most of the tests. But the one you just saw obviously was a lot lower than that. So I do have a PoE filter coming, which is a point of entry filter, which the point of entry filter protects you from sending a Mocha signal to somebody else in the neighborhood that they can just grab your internet. So hopefully that makes my speed increase. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I need to spend faster, John Q. Well,
So you're telling me you spent money to make sure that nobody else could leech off our Wi-Fi?
No, that's not why. Okay.
Explain.
This is the reason. The
Tell me the
Xbox
reason.
upstairs,
Uh-huh.
the television, your computer, and your Xbox are all connected by Wi-Fi.
And
Okay.
all are working fine. Mhm.
Yes, but at much lower speeds, maybe 100 meg down.
Oh, pretty much, yeah. I was about 100, 120.
So if with the Mocha adapter, all those will also get the 900 down, 900 up.
I was not having any problems when it
Yes,
was
you were.
100
You were
and
getting
up.
disconnected just as much as I was. I disagree.
That's because Fallout, their servers suck. That had nothing to do with our internet. We were not getting disconnected at all until you decided I want to
You know what,
upgrade.
Demon Hunter, I will give you credit. I'm
changes
not
the subject.
bitching about the speed. I'm not bitching about it.
50 down, 12
It's
up.
just we're paying for a gig down and a gig up. You should get
Yeah, we
that.
pay for
I'm
it. I
getting
mean, my bill
half.
before just for internet and basic cable was $127. The last bill was 158, so it should even out at what was it, 139?
Something like
And
that.
that's just basic cable. You get like 5 fucking channels, so I don't even need to
No,
pay for that.
you don't get 5 channels. You get a lot more than that. But
What,
we don't.
10?
Yeah, if we turned off the TV part, it's only $89 a month.
Well, why are we not turning off the TV part? Because
Well,
whatever you ordered shipped.
we
FYI.
can't. We can't.
Just got
Whatever
the
I ordered
notification.
shipped. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it
Yeah,
just pops up.
that's coming tomorrow, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, 56 down, 59 up. You know, Frank and Miser, if you have that good a upload speed, you could cast no problem.
The cable box has been in the garage.
Yeah, $90 just internet is exactly what I would be paying Big Cod.
Why are we not paying that though? Because we get more channel. We've got Netflix, we've got Amazon Prime, you've got the antenna, you've got Hulu. Why am I paying for basic cable if nobody watches it and we can get all that shit through the antenna TV?
We can change it. We can change it.
Well, we're gonna change it because I'd rather pay like $90 instead of 140.
Yeah. The only reason it's good on the 90, on the night when you pay just the 90, they're gonna charge a freaking router fee. I don't know how much that is.
I don't care. It's still cheaper than $139 a month.
It depends on how much the router rental fee is. Which that's why I bought the separate router. If it's
okay,
too
well,
high,
since we
then
own
we'll
our own router, we can still take your shit back and we'll use our own.
Yeah. Yeah. We can do that. We can make it cheaper. That's not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Well, I want to start window shopping for houses because the moratorium on evictions and all that shit is supposed to expire tomorrow. So I haven't just a hunch that the real estate market is about to change drastically. It
would be nice if it was a house built within the last few years or so. That way it already has network stuff built into the house.
That's not necessarily good because a lot of the houses that were built recently are slapped together. And you run into the Chinese drywall issue. I ain't dealing with that bullshit. So I'm perfectly fine with a house built in the 60s or 70s. Matter of fact, I was
60s or 70s.
I was window shopping today. Some of the houses around here, you got to remember, a lot of the stuff around here is historical. So you've got houses that are built in like the 1800s.
I told Cloud Chucker we'd be off by 10:30. It's 10:37.
You lied. But yeah, exactly, Dolores. A lot of them are pretty much prefab. Why not just buy the one I'm in? In order to buy this one, I want them to rip out and replace the carpet and all of this. I want new windows in the entire thing. And the entire back deck from the third level all the way down needs to be redone completely. Not just foreclosed, John Q. There's going to be a lot of short sales. And considering I have a definite timeline in mind, I can start looking in November and get a contract for a short sale and close in March. And there's just not a whole lot of control with the short sales. But I got an in with the best short sale negotiator.
Seems about right, full moon.
Well, most of the ones you find here that you're gonna want are going to be built in the 60s.
If we bought the house we're in now, we'll always have a house guest. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't want the house we're in. I don't want to live in a townhouse. I want a fucking single family home with a yard and a fence. And I don't want to be in an HOA at all.
Yeah, I don't like HOAs.
See, 1913... I don't want to go that old. 60s and 70s is fine. I don't want to really go beyond that because in this area, when you go beyond that, most likely you're going to be in a historic district. Which means if you want to put new windows in or you want to paint, it all has to be approved by the
HOA,
board.
Homeowners Association.
Homeowners Association, where they determine what color you paint your doors and
I hate homeowners association. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't put this flag out. You can't paint your house purple because that doesn't match. You can't put gutters on your house that are copper because nobody else has copper gutters.
No, we've got associations around here that are so strict that if you put a dog house in your backyard, it has to match your actual house. The trim, the color, everything. Your Christmas wreaths are dictated by the HOA. Fuck that. I'm not spending money to buy a house where someone else can tell me what I can and cannot do with it. Now, there are benefits to an HOA. My previous house, my neighbor down the street, bless his heart, I love the man to death. He was a stand-up guy, took in his grandchildren and raised them as his own and did the best he could. But that house was a hot fucking mess in the yard, and there was nothing you could do about it because it wasn't beyond codes. So there's nothing that codes compliance could do about it. But in an HOA, that would have never flown. Hey, Rich.
Hey, Rich.
So
Alright.
you know, I've got tricks up my sleeve though. But the market is about to change drastically, is all I'm gonna say, and it's gonna be changing.
The good thing is she knows all about the real estate stuff. I have
do.
not a clue. I really don't. She's the real estate guru, so all she's got to do is go, hey, I want us to look at this house. I'll go look, and if I'm like, I don't like this house, then we move on.
That's why I want to shop with you.
There's no reason to
Because-
settle on a house you don't like. Why
See,
buy
I
a
like
house
looking
that
at houses
sucks?
now, even though those are ones that I can't get. And he's like, "Why are you torturing yourself?" Because I want to
Because
see
it's
what's
way
out.
too early. It's
Well,
just-
I want to see what's out there. I want to see what's in our price range. I want to see what's being offered, and I want to shop with him because I know what I'm willing to sacrifice. I know what I want in a house. I don't know what his deal breakers are.
y'all
you know, like,
know,
When I first looked for my first house, my things is I wanted
exactly, Breeze.
kind of weird. I wanted a house that faced west because I wanted to see incoming thunderstorms, and I wanted a fireplace. Well, now that they've come out with so many of these fireplaces that plug in, that's not really an issue so much anymore. I would like instead a covered back porch or a yard with fans. See, Richard, I building it. Have you ever heard when you're building a house, whatever you think you're gonna need, double it? I don't want to get caught in that trap. I don't. Not to mention, yeah, with the cost of materials today, I'm not gonna have.
I
it
do
built,
need
even
a big
though I
garage,
do know a
Rich.
builder. Yeah. So, you know, we're limited because basically it's going to be all on my income because he's 1099 right now. So, but I know what I'm looking for. I don't know what he wants, and he doesn't want to look because you're just torturing yourself. You're not going to get it.
I mean, we're getting close to the time, but I think it's just a little too early before we start searching.
But we're just looking to see what's out there, what's acceptable. Like what kind?
See,
like I like
that's a-
split levels. Not everybody likes split levels.
1099.
Some people want super freaking modern.
Wow, everybody's asking. 1099 means I have to pay my own taxes, which
yes.
means when you get your check, you have
need
to pay
set
taxes.
25% away in an account. That way, when you file your taxes, you have enough to go, okay, here's my portion that I owe the IRS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what 1099 is. It's now I don't know if in the UK how y'all do things, but yeah, in the US, if you're getting paid without being taxed, you have to do a 1099 form where you pay them the taxes that they should have been taking from you, which is a pain in the royal.
But
rear
on the
end.
plus side, that form we have to send in, by the time we get all our shit together, we can make you an employee after the fact, because that's what he wants.
Yeah, but it's after the fact. Right,
so, yeah,
I mean,
but he does want to make you an official employee instead of 1099 because he knows how I feel about that. So, well, some of the ones that I've been looking at, John Q, they don't necessarily have a detached garage. It's more like a detached garage.
claim
and a
your
shed.
tips.
Yeah.
I don't get any
Yeah.
tips. I rarely get tips, Big Ka. If you're talking about YouTube, I haven't seen a check from YouTube in years because you got to make over $100 before they even send you any money.
Well,
and matter of
that's
fact,
like that when you file your taxes and they're like, did you buy anything off the internet that you didn't pay taxes on?
the account is linked
No,
to,
I don't know
I don't
what you're
even
talking
have
about.
anymore. So they couldn't
Right.
pay me if they wanted to. So yeah. unless it goes straight to PayPal, I don't see any of that money, which most of the time when somebody does a super chat or something, it goes straight to PayPal, which that money I do see. And I use it every once in a while to buy a new tank or mod or whatever to review for you guys. So, all right. I think we should get off here. Cloud Chucker probably fell asleep in his chair.
Cloud Checker left before we were even officially supposed to be done. He
Well,
left
that's
before
Cloud
it was
Chucker
10
said he
o'clock.
was going to stay until we finished.
Oh, did he? I must have missed that.
If he didn't stay, then by God, then something's wrong. I'm just saying.
And Dolores, there was reasons he was 1099 mainly because my boss is
Lazy? Oh.
No, lazy. No. Takes
I guess
on
he's not
way
lazy.
more than he can handle. Yes. Lazy. No, he's definitely not lazy. But
Even aliens, that is actually a excellent question. Out of all the RTAs you have, which one you keep if you could only have one?
See, if you would have asked me last year, I would have said the fatality. But now I'd have to say the intake duel.
The intake duel is a great tank.
It
Don't
is.
get me wrong. I like
The
that it's
airflow
top
is perfect.
airflow.
It's easy to build. Even
Look,
though I
Cloud
don't do it,
Chucker's
I make
still
it
here.
work.
See, he didn't go anywhere.
Woohoo! Cloud Chucker.
I thought he was
I
asleep.
did not fart. Look, if I farted, y'all fucking know it because I got. You think my burps are good?
Don't
My
send
farts are
me up
epic.
there
You
after
just
you
have no
fart.
idea. Scuba hasn't.
Um,
He hasn't. I usually save that for the car on the way to work. He hasn't experienced that. We are not in a point in our relationship.
This is.
I was
this,
with my ex-husband for 20 years and he never got to see the full morning Munchkin. So I doubt Scuba ever fucking will. But I'm just going to tell you right now, something
Thank
to
God
be proud
for that.
of. Yeah, I'm surprised I don't fly around the fucking room. I'm just going to tell you that.
As far as the RTA that I would absolutely have to have, that's a really tough question. There's a difference. I love the Violator. I love the way it vapes, but all right, there's two things that really get under me. The Violator is bottom airflow. Okay,
Which one is the Violator?
The Violator is this one. It's the one I vape every day, all day. Okay, but it's bottom airflow. So if you don't build it right, which I do build it right, but if you didn't build it right, it could flood or leak out of the bottom, right? So that's one thing. The fatality, on the other hand, I think is better as far as the way that you can access your build deck.
Yeah,
if you
I
need
just
to
don't
change
get the
coils.
heat that I want from the fatality. That's the only problem compared to
I get the heat. That's fine.
I did until I
So-
got the intake dual, and then it just doesn't seem like it anymore.
As far as flavor goes, the trilogy gave me really good flavor.
It
The
happens. to me.
trilogy was really good on flavor, but
See,
if you,
don't
didn't
share
wick it
your addies
correctly,
with me, so I have no idea. I only know what I have.
I let you vape them all. You just
Yeah, but yes, like here, try this, and you give me that fucking Heisenberg fruity bullshit, and I'm like, "Blech. Here, take it back.
so. The trilogy is a great RTA flavor wise, but if you don't build it correctly, it can leak juice down through the center 510 and cause juice to be on your 510 or on your mod, and it's a pain in the ass. So I have to mark the trilogy off first, even though it's probably one of the best for flavor. I have to mark it off, so that leaves just the Violator and the Fatality. Both of them are made by QP Designs. Ease of build, Fatality, no question.
That was a big pause.
Well, because I can't. It's hard to decide
You
between
got to
the
remember,
Violator.
I'm watching you on a delay too, so I'm like,
It's hard to decide between the Violator and the Fatality. The Fatality has side and bottom airflow. The Violator is just strictly bottom airflow, but it's really good. It still gives you excellent flavor.
no, here.
I think that
There you go, Tandy. All right.
the fatality overall has the best combination of features as far as Billy, great flavor and ease of build. So it would be the fatality
welcome.
still. Unfortunately, even though I like this tank a lot better, in the long run, if it was something that I didn't have to deal with or worry about issues with, it would be the fatality just because of ease
Isn't
of
that where
build.
my other nickname came from, Tandy? Didn't y'all call me Jiggles?
Food.
That wasn't really a jiggle.
I thought that was Noodle.
That
but
was
whatever.
more like no, Noodle was Danger Noodle. Basically, Albie was calling me a damn snake. No, it's Jiggles. I just shook my boobs at her. You didn't even notice. Is that where we are now? That I just shook my boobs live on camera and you didn't even notice. Like whatever.
Oh, I got
See 'em all
screenshots
the
of
time.
that. But yeah.
Yeah, but that was from back in the day. Now you're just
Wait, I have your
sitting
mod too?
you do.
Oh,
I gave
well,
you the
I didn't know
see,
you gave me the
Tandy
mod.
said I've seen it. I mean the t-shirt is not really effective. I mean it's there's no cleavage or
Tandy's
anything
really
for
good
Tandy or anything.
at calming down waitresses that you punch in the face by accident.
Well, if you could not punch waitresses, Tandy, I have to say he has not punched a waitress in the face since.
Demon Hunter, are you on Facebook? I mean, I can
Mhm.
send you my address, but send me a message on Facebook so I can respond to it, and then I'm in Scuba's Hangout group. Just find me there and send me a message
Of course you're in the fucking
and say, "Hey,
group.
this is Demon Hunter," and then
created your
I'm just saying, and then I'll send you back a
I'm in the
message
group
with
I
my.
created. Yeah.
Don't mess with me. It's Friday. I've been drinking a couple drinks.
Look, you haven't had to deal with the dumb shit I've dealt with today.
I guess not.
And it's not over yet. I have to continue with it. I have to go into work tomorrow.
You have to go into work.
I do.
Oh, damn. My boob radar must be off. Damn, you need to
boob radar.
You need
Who's
to
boob
fluff
radar?
up your boobs, man. I could get like 80 more viewers.
What do you mean I gotta fluff up my boobs? I'm wearing your t-shirt. I'd probably have to put on
If
a
you
tank
showed
top.
more boobs, I would get more viewers.
So are you saying you want me to show cleavage Friday night? I mean, I can do that. I can do that.
Hey, I don't
I got
mind.
cleavage for fucking days.
My cleavage ain't going nowhere, so I ain't worried about it. So.
No, but I got cleavage. I can do that. I was just going for comfort.
Well,
at this
thanks,
point.
Trev.
I
Don't
can
worry,
do
we're getting off
cleavage.
here. We should have already been off a long time ago, but
4 a.m. Holy
we just
shit.
run our mouth and
Do
continue.
y'all remember when we could keep Scuba going for hours? I mean hours. He'd do a flash cast in the middle of the day and he'd be like, all right, I'm getting ready to I'm getting ready. I'm gonna bump off of here. That's what he says. I'm gonna bump off. And people are like, hey, Scuba, what about this mod? And oh, what about that one? And like 3 hours later, he's still going.
Y'all are so bad at keeping me
And
on the
he
damn
just-
stream.
Yeah.
Thank you,
he
Demon.
could-
I will find it somewhere. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
He
before
was
we
a
get off.
sucker.
Yeah, I was
Still
a sucker, but because I don't mind helping people, and
He likes it. No, if he goes and looks for it, he'll see it. It just doesn't. He doesn't get on Facebook.
Oh, there you are. I
You
got
gotta tell him, go check it. Fluff them. They're fluffed. They can't get any fluffier. They just sit there. They do their own thing. They're
You didn't
right
even spell
here.
you didn't even spell Demon Hunter right. You would think he'd spell his own nickname right. Yep, that's me. Here, I'm gonna send you my
Richard
address.
says midnight or bust. Well, that's only 7 minutes, Richard. I
Wait,
mean,
let me put my whole address so you don't get confused. Oh crap!
I
put
don't
caps
know.
lock on.
For all you men, you can't really fluff boobs if you've ever heard of a fluffer. Boobs don't work that way. They just kind of do what they do. Can't. There's no fluffing boobs. Doesn't work. You should be able to type without looking at your fingers, John Q.
Okay, there we go. I think I got the message taken care of. And thanks, Demon Hunter.
So if you want to get more viewers based on my boobs, YouTube is not the way to do it. It's Twitch. I'll put these bitches on display. They don't do anything else. So I might as well make some money off of them.
This is the whole thing, right? Twitch, I can go to Twitch, right, and make money.
You can
but
do
I'm
that
not
too, Wally.
I wasn't trying to go on YouTube to make money. It was more about to educate people and help people.
I know that.
It's ridiculous because every other freaking streamer you see is all worried about the money they're making that they
Nobody
do.
wants
They don't give
to
a damn
see
about
that,
their
Rich.
viewers. You
I
can
gotta
tell
go back
that
on
because
keto for like a year before we do a hot tub stream. I look like a snake that just ate. No, nobody wants to see that. Or busted can of biscuits. Right here.
a busted can of biscuits.
Busted can of
All right.
biscuits right there. Yeah.
There you go.
No, nobody wants to see a hot tub stream. Trust me. I don't even want to see that.
My
shit.
my Abyss
Right.
still works. I'm still vaping it, even though the Abyss has a slight issue. Like if you let it sit too long, when you go to vape it, it won't fire. You have to hit either wattage up or wattage down, then it'll fire. Other than that, I do lock the wattage because if you don't lock it, it'll mysteriously go to 5 watts for no reason. When you go to vape it, you're like, what the hell? So I have it set at 21. I locked it and it vapes, but sometimes I have to hit the wattage up or down buttons.
See,
and then
now
it'll
the
fire.
girls, I can put them on display with no problem because you know you got camera angles and different the girls, they can be manipulated to do what I want them to do. A hot tub stream, no.
Ooh,
No.
if we take vacation, we could
We're not
could-
streaming from a hot tub.
why not?
No, because nobody wants to see that. What? No,
I would pay to see,
No.
I mean, no, I would see that.
no, nobody wants to see you and I in a hot tub. Nobody. Nobody.
We could
Yeah,
take a
yeah.
poll and find out, but yeah.
I'm just telling you right now, I wouldn't want to see that shit. There's
What's the
no.
best 3-cell 18650 mod?
We
Ooh.
can vote. No voting.
There's not a lot of 3-cells out there, Big Ka. The only one that I ever got that was a 3-cell, I actually gave to David from e-cigs, which was one of the smoke mods, which was a GX 250 or something like that.
You know what y'all need to do is you
Um,
need to find me a new battery charger because this Queen Ant that I only bought because of the name, I ain't gonna lie. That's
Big Ka, if I was you, if you're gonna
sucks.
go, you might as well get the Titan just because it's 4 batteries. And if you're gonna use it for something at your desk, this
I know,
thing
for a little bit,
absolutely,
yeah.
I mean, they don't sell, I don't think they sell the original model anymore. But this thing has battery power for days and days.
Candy
because
says it's the triad,
for
but
18650.
good luck in finding one.
Yeah.
Demon says, please reply.
I wish-
Chop chop, do it now.
I got a funny question, so I had to answer it. Which state is VA?
Virginia.
It'd be Virginia. yeah.
Virginia. Look, you know what? I would laugh at you, but at the same time, when I've had to ship stuff to the UK via FedEx. I have no fucking idea how to fill out that label because y'all's addresses don't go the same way ours do. And I don't know what to fill out in the blanks. I'm like,
You're
I don't
welcome,
know.
Big
Here's
Cock,
the
yeah.
information. Do it for me because I don't know.
Yeah, the Titan.
You know, there's people you can sell your dirty socks on the internet. And I'm like, I need to know how to get into that because, yeah.
the good thing about the Titan is you can put pretty much any tank or RDA you want on top of that son of a gun, and it's it's gonna fit because the top deck is absolutely huge. You can put a big
Huge.
giant deck on top of
That's
that
my
thing.
mod, isn't it? Huge.
Yeah, it's your mod because mine got deleted or removed or something.
Yes. Rich
Okay,
is
now it's
Maryland.
11. We have to get off here. Oh my God, we're
It's
an hour
10:59.
over. It's 11 on my freaking clock right there.
10:59 p.m.
Maybe we'll stream some Halo tomorrow. I don't know. Y'all have an
We
excellent
will. I
weekend.
got Halo.
I got Halo. You could get Halo too if you
Oh,
wanted it.
oh.
You don't want to even play Halo.
Mm.
I stopped buying underwear. Wait, I stopped wearing underwear and now they just buy my jeans.
Well, there you go. See, how do
Ooh.
I get in on that market?
That's
You
gotta
can sell
hurt.
your dirty underwear and dirty sock on the internet for big fucking bucks. And it's like, I could buy all new, brand new shit for y'all freaks.
And Dolores posted a link for a charger, 6-bay charger that's $39.95
'cause-
off Amazon. What do you know?
Well, because I was looking at them, but a lot of the ones on Amazon are just weird Chinese manufacturers, and I don't know if they're any good. Well, that's a
Full
night
moon,
course, so
I've
I
done
guess-
enough 5-hour broadcast. I used to do casts like that, but yeah, I'm not trying to do that tonight. And now Munchkin's clock should say 11, by God.
It does say
Because it's 11:01 here now.
11. But they're
Y'all-
all supposed to be. How does your clock say something different?
Because it's synced correctly. Y'all have a great weekend.
What do you mean yours? What if yours is synced incorrectly and mine is correct?
She stops me every time and she's trying to stall me.
Why does it
But
gotta
that-
be mine that's synced incorrectly? How come it can't be your shit that's fucked up?
Because you got
You're
old
both
shit.
connected to the same
I
internet.
you got old and busted. I got new hotness.
I got old and busted. Are you old and busted? I got old and busted. He
I'm
just
old
said
and
he's old and
busted.
busted.
I'm old and busted, but I got new hotness. That's the difference.
That's me. So I
Oh.
got old and busted, and you got new hotness, right?
There you go.
I get down with that.
Okay. Y'all have a great weekend. We will catch you guys real soon. If not tomorrow, if I decide to stream some Halo for you guys and y'all can watch me die. But other than that, I don't have anything planned as far as buying anything anytime soon. So maybe we'll do the 3-core thing that DeMillan was talking about.
No, tiny joke, Tindy, not a short joke.
But yeah.
Oh, my drink's empty. I need more alcohol.
I'm out too. So yeah, we got to roll out. Roll out. Roll out. All right. I'm out here, guys. Y'all have a great weekend. Peace out. And we will see you next weekend. Next Friday. Same bat time, same bat
I
channel.
did my wave, and then you're just blah 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 blah.
Bye. Bye. Let's do it the slow. Let's do it the freaking
You didn't
slowcasters.
say
way.
peace out.
Thanks to all the chat out there and all the spanners for all your excellent work.
We're not
I
Spanish.
appreciate
We're
it.
not in the UK.
Oh, I'm
They're
sorry. All
fucking-
the wrenches and stuff. And
And
we're vaping on this juice on this mod. Okay, yeah, we got all that out of the way
It's
now.
far
There we
too
go.
late for a buffet, sir.
I figured throw in the buffet at the end. Bye, everybody.